Welcome to the Samuel B12 experience,
where we have you covered for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Blue Jays, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hi, I'm Kate Bernass, and you're watching the Samuel B12 experience.
Hey, baseball fans! Here we go again. The Toronto Blue Jays, the Houston Astros going toe to toe. What do you know? Who's it going to be? Who's going to take this one home? Are we going to find out in the ninth inning? Or hey, maybe we'll get some early run support and we won't have to sit on the edge of our seats, holding our breath, crossing our fingers and toes, hoping for the best. But tonight is going to be money. What a show we are in for. Welcome in, everyone. Beverly, good to see you. Alfredo, what's up? I'm pumped. I hope you are as well. Cake Boss in the house. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. How's it going, Cake Boss? Dallas, what's up, Dallas? Good to see you. Mega, what's shaking? Alexander, hello there. Brandon, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. This is going to be a whole lot of fun tonight. I cannot wait. And hopefully, Berríos is going to be able to buckle down and be much better than he has been, because he's been a little frightening. Hey, Irene, how's it going? Welcome in. Mega, I understand your feelings, but we're not going to be talking about that today, okay? So let's stop. We've been removing your past comments for a reason. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Welcome to the show. Who's ready to party with the Blue Jays? I certainly am, and hopefully this is going to get going. He was a Mets fan who is, listen, the Mets are having their own trouble, but yes, it's a crazy world out there, a crazy world. And right now the Blue Jays and the Astros are going to take us on an escape, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. We're going to escape reality. We're going to travel to the world of sports to bring us all together and have some fun the way sports do. Astros fans, welcome in. Blue Jays fans, welcome in. Let's get ready to have a great time. It's going to be José Berríos on the mound for the Blue Jays. He's going to be facing Peña, Alvarez, Correa, Walker, Sanchez, Myers, Caratini, Diaz, Uras, and it is going to be a tough lineup for the Blue Jays. It is going to be Springer, Lucas, Guerrero Jr., Varsho, Kirk, Barger, Clement, Lorpafito, and Jimenez. The same lineup that started the game yesterday, not the lineup that finished the game. And it is going to be Jay Alexander on the mound for the Astros. So this is going to be a tough game. Both of these teams trying to be top spot in their own divisions, right? The Blue Jays trying to fend off the Yankees and the Red Sox, who they are both 3 games back. The Astros, they are 1 game ahead of Seattle, trying to fend them back. These games are absolutely huge and going to be a difference maker. So will the Blue Jays have enough stuff in the tank to get her done? Or are the Astros going to clobber them and take this one home? 2 good teams. Logan, what's going on? Go Jays. Welcome in. Zeep, good to see you. Welcome in. Soup, hello there. Joshua, welcome in. Grays, welcome in. Everybody, welcome. Todd, what's going on? We made it. We got signed. Let's do this one. Oh boy, I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. And today we brought out the props. You know, for hockey, we bring out the props. We got the bat today. We brought out our bat, and it's actually an autograph bat. An autograph bat right here. If you don't recognize the signature, that's okay. I had to Google it. It is an authentic signature. It's got the little hologram here. It is number 1, Dwayne Wise. Dwayne Wise. Who on earth is Dwayne Wise? But thank you, Dwayne, for signing the bat. We're going to illustrate things all night long with it. Sean, what's up? Hopeton, welcome in. Welcome. Okay. I wonder who that guy was that called the 9th inning comeback last night. I wonder. Think. Who was that? Sean, That was absolutely wild last night. I cannot believe it. I couldn't sleep last night. I was so excited. I shut things down. I had some food and I was replaying it in my head over and over and over how incredibly crazy the finale of that game was. And forget about the hitting. The play that Vladdy made, the heads up, scooping it up and going to third base in the top of the 10th to pick the runner going to third. What a heads up play. And then of course, Vladdy to hit that single, that infield single, and beat it out with some serious speed to get runners on the corners was madness. Bruce, what's up? Going 9-4 Jays. Let's see, can they do it? Richard, how's it going? Yeah, it was so good. Absolutely wild. Billy, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, folks, as we are getting set to kick this one off between the Blue Jays and the Astros, I gotta ask you to do those things. You know what it's all about. Hit that like button. Over on the tubes, it's a thumbs up. Over on the talk, it's tapping that screen. Hit those like buttons for us. And if you're not following along, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, and help us build our community. We are growing towards 29K over on the tubes, and we need your help to get there. We are moving on up, which is absolutely crazy. What are we, 54, 64 subs away? 64 subs away. That's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So thank you all so much. Chris, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show as we are just about ready to go. Berríos is against Alexander tonight. Now, Berríos, if you've been watching the Jays for a while, hey, Karen, what's going on? Welcome in. You know, Berríos is one of those guys that it's kind of like, ooh, you're not really sure, right? He kind of makes you struggle. He kind of frustrates you a little bit. He has had some tough outings, especially in his last number of outings. But maybe this is the turning point. Maybe now, back in Toronto, he's going to settle down. It's a beautiful fall day, even though it's not technically fall yet, but it's a beautiful, cool, breezy day here in Toronto, and maybe he's just going to feel it and turn this one around. We need a good outing. We need our starters to start going 7 innings. The relievers are scary. Let's not put the game in their gloves. Let's hope the starters can take it down. And what is Berríos gonna do tonight? They were too quiet for 8 innings, and yeah, Vladdy made a big major league play. It was huge, and they were, Sean, they were very quiet. They were very quiet, and all of a sudden the beast awoke inside. They really got things going, which was awesome. It was so good to see. We need these bats. We need these bats ripping it tonight, and they got the power. They're going back to the lineup they want, and hopefully they can start getting some consistency. You all know, we all know, those that were here yesterday and you were paying attention to the news wire, of course, Bo Bichette is not in the game. Big Bobo has a big boo-boo, and he has that sprained knee, not going to be playing. He's on the 10-day, so he's going to be out for a little bit. Hey, Phil, what's going on? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. The Jays played yesterday. Do you think the Jays are pennant contenders? Are they 1 or 2 players short? So I think, Phil, what it's going to come down to for the Blue Jays is 2 things. 2 things. 1, consistency. We know the bats are there. We saw all summer long, July and August, they were number 1 in almost every offensive category. We know the bats can do it. Number 2, it's going to come down to their pitching and the relievers and bullpen specifically. What are they going to be able to do? Yeah, Crime City, absolutely. What are they going to come down to do? Can they throw the way they need to throw? Hey, Skull Dragon, what's going on? Welcome in. It was so good. So do I think the Blue Jays can do it? Absolutely they can. This is going to be a tough stretch. They're playing a lot of baseball in a lot of nights, and they're going to have to really hone their skills, and they're going to have to come in and kind of play consistent baseball. You can't always go for the long ball. Excuse me, as I almost choke. You can't always go for the long ball. And I think too often last night, that's what they were trying to do. Everybody was trying to win it with one swing of the bat or tie it. What you got to do is, in fact, what they did do is small ball. Base runners, put them on, move them over, sack bunt, sack fly, score those runs. You got to play small ball, and that is going to make the difference. And you're happy. Yeah, the Sox lost. The Sox lost earlier today, which is huge. A big victory for the Blue Jays with Boston picking up the L. So We're going to be watching tonight, of course, of this game we're going to be calling, and we are going to be checking in. We don't have to check in on the Red Sox, but we're going to be checking in on the Yankees and Tigers. The Tigers beat the snot out of them yesterday. It was so good to see. But we're going to see what happens here today. Can the Blue Jays control their own fate? Hopefully so. You never want to have to wait for another team to do the business for you. Highlights package I saw was a jewel. It was so good, Todd. It was so ridiculously good. Maple, thank you so much for the follow. Getting it going early. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for hitting that follow, and we're going to get it all going tonight. And don't worry, I'll remind you lots. We'll remind you lots, but we want to have a good one. Of course, Vladdy looking to keep his ways going. Maybe he's getting a groove thing going. A couple big plays there from Vladdy. But Carlos Correa, the big guy who hit a big home run yesterday, the 2-runner in the first to really get things going. What are they going to do today? Well, Berríos is on the mound. He brings his 9-5 win-loss record, his 4.02 ERA to the mound. He's just about set to go. 28 starts. His last 11 have been really bad. His ERA up in his last 11 games is over 5. Hey, Danger, what's going on? Welcome in. So hopefully this is going to turn it around. Justin, what's going on? Yeah, Maple, it was amazing. Justin and Jeremy, thank you for hitting those follows. Let's play ball, shall we? Time is 7:08. First pitch about to be delivered. And there it is. Misses the strike zone. 1-0, 1-0. Now we know some of the stuff you're going to see on the screen in terms of the graphics is slightly ahead of our actual call. Second pitch, going to be hit over to short, scooped up, thrown over to first. In time, 1 out as Pena is down, taking that 303 average with him. Let's hope we can get the bat swinging early. Yes, indeed. Marianne, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's go Bluebirds. There's a bluebird on my shoulder. All right, let's go. We got a couple Gold Glovers in the infield today. And you know, Addison Barger, he's over at third today. Boy, he had a couple spectacular games in the outfield. Some great catches. As is Dalton Varsho. Varsho, some leaping catches. He's looked spectacular in center field. First pitch here to Alvarez, in there with a strike. Jordan comes in with a 283 average. He had a big game yesterday. He burned us real good. Texas really want to make the playoffs. Yeah, Alfredo, Texas is pushing hard. This is going to be foul back, 0-2. 0-2 now. We will take that all day long. Vladdy's looking trimmer. Yeah, Todd, he's definitely shaved a couple of pounds. I'd like to get on the Vladdy program because I need to trim down myself. So he is definitely trimmed down. He's looking faster. He's looking stronger. Vladdy is, he's a beast. That is for sure. So Berríos getting set, taking this pitch count down. Here's the delivery, and this is going to be hit sharply, and Alvarez does it again. Base hit with 2 strikes on. Small ball is good, but there's nothing wrong with being small. That's right, Dallas. That's right. Michael, hello there. Welcome in. If I was nerve-wracking, oh, man. Yeah, Michael, it has been a wild last couple of days. That Yankee series kind of got us on the edge of our seats. Didn't go the way we wanted. And, of course, game 1 in this Astros series was bonkers. But that's why we love our baseball. I've got a tip. Uh-oh, Beverly. What you got? What you got? Here's the pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch here to Correa. His average is up to 2. Why does that say 291? And this one says 274. Well, that's weird. We're going to go with the 274. 12 home runs. He can do it. Oh, for weight loss. Oh, gotcha. Beverly, whoo, right over the head. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go the direction you went, my friend. Don't know if I want to go that way. Don't think it's hard for Vladdy to burn calories. Yeah. Bad Monkey, what's going on? We're waxing them tonight. I would love to see that. Pitch on the corner. Light him up. Sit him down. Strike 3. Cole. He's out of there. We'll take that one. Beauty of a pitch, too. Beauty of a pitch. That was great. He just put it in there, threw it in, got it done. Boom. Great call. Just really caught the corner of that plate. Real sweet. Joshua, you walked up the mountain? What mountain? I'm not walking up any mountains these days, I'll tell you. If I did, I'd be rolling back down. Here it comes, Walker. Still one runner on first base. 2 outs. Berríos to Walker, delivers. Slides down. That's going to be a ball. Now, Berríos has really been working on his slurve, the slider curve. A new pitch that he's really been trying to iron out and has been getting some movement with it. Here's a pitch. This one dropping in. It's going to be poked foul. Seeing how that platoon is whirring is pretty awesome, and talking to a small player. He's gonna have a handful. That is for sure. Pierce is a pro. He'll give Jays 5 innings. Richard, 5 is good. 6 is even better. Callum, how's it going? Absolutely, absolutely. Brock hitting that follow. Thank you so much, Brock. Here's the 1-1 down low. 2-1 now to Walker. Walker is one of these guys who can really be a disruptor. You know, he can put the ball in play when he needs to. Hasn't been overly consistent, but certainly can be damaging. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 call. Jaspy, welcome in. You're a big Jays fan. Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to the party. Thank you for hitting that follow. Berríos, good movement so far. 2-2, 2 outs. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Another strikeout. Gonna flip that down to first as the ball was dropped, but it is a strikeout. 2 down, and the Blue Jays are going to the bottom of the first inning. Springer, Lucas, and big Vlad Guerrero gonna rock the body that rocked the party and gonna get this one going. Hopefully, it is going to be a huge, huge first inning for us. Mega coming in with the super chat 279. Thank you, my friend. Go Jays, go. Appreciate that, Mega. Welcome, welcome in. The Rock. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Welcome to the party. Ronald, hello there. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. The Slurb, the Slurb, the Slurb. We got all kinds of new names. All kinds of new names. Let's just bring back Hanky the Terminator. We need him throwing. He's a guy we can always count on. Jays will win the pennant. Mega's calling it. If Mega's predicting it, it has to come true. How much coffee have you had? Phil, I am on so little sleep, and I have had, actually, I did have a little bit of caffeine today, but not much. It's mostly overtiredness, but I'm so excited for this game. So excited for this game. You know, I couldn't sleep last night. So I put on the movie Vacation Friends on Disney Plus, starring John Cena. If you haven't seen it, it's a great movie, not appropriate for little ones. And Vacation Friends 2, I watched them both last night because they were great. And of course, I did finish off Revenge of the Nerds #2, which was good. It was all kinds of fun movies last night. When you can't sleep, you might as well laugh. All right, let's bring it up. I promise you, I'm okay. All right. Hooey, Springer got the first one last night. Vincent, will he do it again tonight? Who is my favorite Jay? Addison Barger right now is holding on to that spot, but it's by a little hair of his chinny chin. He is just up there. He's been getting a little bit cold, so I'd like to see Barger turn it right back on. All right, Jason Alexander coming in. He's got a 4-1 win record. Let's see what he can do as he steps up. Here's the first pitch to Springer. That one catches the bottom of the strike zone. Strike 1 call. Nice pitch there. Slow, really slow bringing that one in. With the Astros in the last 10 games, he's got a 3.19 ERA, which is pretty nice. Going to get this one going. Springer's going to hit it. Foul down the left side. Just barely. The Jack Morris forkball. Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? Sean, when I was looking at the numbers the other day as Springer getting set, I thought Jack Morris was with us a lot longer than he actually was. Here's the pitch way outside. He was here a short time. Same Roger Clemens. Clemens only here 2 years. They seemed like they were such a big part of the organization. Oh, Todd, they certainly are. This pitch in, Springer going to turn on it again, dropping down to an E. Hits it foul. 1-2 the count. Jimmy Key and his blazing 70-mile-an-hour fastball. Ooh, The Rock says, who's your favorite all-time Jay? All-time Jay. Oh, man, it's so hard. if I had to pick one, as Springer's going to hit this one back to right field, to the track, to the wall, and caught at the keg sign. Good ride there by Springer. Didn't even need a fast pass for that one. Hits it deep to the wall, and Sanchez goes up and makes the catch right at the keg sign. Just needed a little breath of the wind to carry that one out. But he took that one hard off the wall. He kind of went up and kind of winced a little bit when he came down with it. So favorite all-time J-Rock, I would probably say pitcher would be Dave Stieb. Oh, this is going to be hit hard by Lucas. Right to second base. It's caught. And he kind of dropped it there, but it was after it was already ruled out. So one pitch and he's going to be retired. Guerrero's going to come up. So Steve would be my favorite all-time pitcher. Yours is Halladay. You can't go wrong there. If I had to say position player, it's probably Joe Carter, and not because he necessarily was the most skilled or leading any all-time statistical category, just because of the excitement that Joe Carter brought and how good he was for the game. Well, you're a very good person. 29th Street. There you go. Tony Fernandez is a good pick. Hey, Ken and Karen, what's going on? Jason Alexander, he was an actor in Seinfeld. Yes, indeed, he was. Vladdy, even in the count, 1-1 right now. You like Delgado? Yeah, can't go wrong with Delgado either. Swing and a miss by Big Vlad. 1-2 the count now. So the Astros are number 1 in the AL West. So they are number 1 in their division. We're number 1 in ours. And just like the Yankees and Red Sox are chasing us, they have the Mariners chasing them. They're only 1 game up. So these are super important games for Houston. Here's the pitch. Vladdy swings and misses. Strike 3 call. Blue Jays, nothing doing. And we are going to the top of number 2. Sanchez, Myers, and Cartini. Well, that didn't take long. Oh, my goodness. How the hell did he throw that pork ball? Michael, some of these pitches, some of the way these balls move, it's unbelievable the way they get the ball to do what they want it to do. The same with basketball. You know, the way these basketball players are able to kind of put that little finesse on the ball to get it to go off the rim, off the glass, and roll the way they want. The way the pitchers are able to get their fingers positioned around the ball, and when they get the spin going, they're able to really control it and have it drop down. It is so impressive. It is so cool. If you've ever tried throwing, if you've ever tried pitching, there was actually a baseball they developed where it had like the finger marks. So for a curve, you hold it, you know, like this. For the 2 seam this way, the 4 seam this way. And it showed you right on the baseball how to position your fingers. And it's not just throwing it, but it's the arm movement and getting the rotation. It's so cool the way the ball dips and dives. And if you ever could properly throw a knuckleball, and a knuckleball, you don't necessarily throw it, you kind of push it so it doesn't spin and it dances all around. It is so cool. Hey, Hockey, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Freddie Fernandez, Alomar, 2 good ones. Freddie McGriff. Yeah, Freddie McGriff certainly deserves some credit. I think he kind of gets lost in the shuffle, to be honest with you. Jimmy Key, yeah, Michael. Jimmy Key is always a good one. I was a big Key head, a big Key fan back in the day, for sure. I think my favorite, if I had to pick my favorite tough guy on the team, it's not going to be Jose Bautista, who got knocked out. It's going to be Todd Stoudemire. Todd Stoudemire's got to be my favorite tough guy on the team. Ooh, Dave Stewart, Bruce, I forgot about him. I remember Todd Stoudemire. Guys charging the mound, and he just comes up and wrecks them. Wham, wham, 2 shots. It was spectacular. All right, Sanchez going to step up here. Takes the first pitch in. Strike 1 from Berríos. Paul Molitor was good. Yeah, Paulie was good too. Razor, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul. 0-2. What is the first name of a former pitcher, Alexander? What is the first name of a former Jays pitcher, Alexander? Ooh, Alexander, a Jays pitcher, Alexander. Razor's jumping all over that one. Doyle, he goes Doyle. I believe that is correct, Razor. You beat me to that one. I was thinking on that, thinking you came right out with Doyle. Still like the bat flip. The bat flip was sick. 1-2 to Sanchez. Here's the pitch. Does not get him. 2-2 can even it up. I think you'll find the outfielders and pitchers have a very long core strength. It's a lot of power. That's true. That's true, Phil. A lot of core strength. This pitch misses inside. Going to go to a full count. Razor, that was so fast. It was so fast. Good for you. I like those questions. I like those trivia questions. Those are good. Yes, Hopton, you did. You did indeed. Oh, Doyle rules. All right, 3-2, full count. Sanchez with his 230 average swings and going to foul this one off the right side. You know your 80s Jays. There's certainly some bizarre names out there that you would never think of them, but all of a sudden you hear it and you're like, oh yeah, that guy. Back in the day. Here's a pitch outside, and that's going to walk him. So he loses him. Sanchez draws a walk. He's going to go over to first. One of my favorites from back in the day, and I know I've mentioned his name so many times, is Rance Mulliniks. Mulliniks was so good. He was the utility guy. He was like the Ernie Clement of today. He could play all over anywhere. Love me, my Mulliniks. D's Destinations dropping in. What's up, D? Here's a pitch up high to Myers. By the way, if you're looking to go on vacation, go check out D's Destinations on Instagram. D's_destinations_. Look for that D logo. She will book you a cruise, an all-inclusive, Disney, Universal, you name it, she'll hook you up. There's actually some really good Disney discounts that just came out for March break. So if you have little ones and you want to have a Canadian residence, have a fun little trip, reach out to her. What's up there, Brant? How's it going? Welcome back in. Here's the pitch. Catches a corner. Strike one call. 2-1. Richard, what's going on? Welcome in. Mark Icon. Oh, Icorn. Oh, that's going back. Every time I hear Icorn, I think of Ace Ventura. Here's the pitch. Catches a corner. Strike two. Nice movement there. Berríos delivering to Myers. Delivering that one to Myers. That was a real nice pitch. So 2-2. Got to get him. Myers comes in hitting 305, which is pretty wild. Laces out. Finkel. There you go, Jason. This one down low. Going to steal. The throw comes in. It's high. No chance of Sanchez going to steal. Nice move there. Laces out. That was outstanding. Oh, I love that movie. It's so good. East Coast Blue Jays. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Sanchez 10th stolen base this season. He got a real good jump there, and the throw was really nowhere close. Taylor, how's it going? It is José Berríos today. He is throwing. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got another strikeout. Great pitch. He's on today. He is on. This is real good to see, folks. Real good to see. Dropping this one down. Whew. Martin, it's very unfortunate. The Astros runners in scoring position in this series, they're only 2 for 11, which is not good at all. JDA in the house. What up? Welcome in, bud. Cartini coming up now. 272 on the average. He did come into the game, I believe, was it a pitch runner yesterday? So we got a runner on second, trying to take this look, see what's going on. There it is. I was waiting, Michael. In there for a strike. Great pitch. 1-1. Candy Maldonado. One of my friend's favorites. You can still hear him screaming in the outfield. Candy Maldonado. So good. Great sports name. Here's a pitch. Misses down low. 2-1 the count now. there were some real good baseball names back in the day for sure. One of my favorites, we were actually, I believe, if memory serves me correct, we were at, here's a pickoff attempt at second in time. No. Very close throw, though. We were at Roy Halladay's first appearance in Toronto, and we actually thought it was Chris Carpenter on the mound. I hope I'm not mixing them up. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And the whole time, my buddy, let's go, Chris. Let's go, Chris. You got him, Chris. And then it was like so late in the game, and the guy in front of us turned around and goes, I didn't want to ruin your fun, but it's not Chris Carpenter pitching today. And this one was hit hard. This is going to the wall, and a nice catch. A nice catch by the window, and that's going to be hauled in. 2 outs. Another long ride there. That was sweet. You remember Young Street in 92 worse than MK after the fireworks? Yeah, Dallas, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad in 92. It was worse. It was worse for the Raptors. Man, that Raptors parade, it was really poorly organized. No fencing along the streets. Everybody was crowding the buses. It was crazy. Hey, reality, welcome in. Mookie Wilson. There you go. That's going to bring Diaz up. Takes first pitch in here for a strike. Love to see that Berríos is on. That's a good sign. Love me some Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is one of those guys who you kind of undervalued him when he was younger, and now that he's at the stage he's at, you're kind of like, oh man, I miss young Harrison Ford. So real nice pitch. Diaz has a 43.9% chase rate, which is the highest in the majors. So very easy to get him to swing. Just have to put it in the right spot. That's where the homework comes in. Here's the 1-1. Did he go around there? And they say, yes, he did. Nice pitch. They got him there. 1-2 the count now. 1-2, 2 outs. Runner on second. Cannot wait. Berríos taking a long look, gets the call. Here's the pitch up high, just misses the top. 2-2. 2-2. Edwin Encarnacion. Yeah, and he, remember Edwin was tough. We almost kept him too. There was a chance, and they just couldn't make it work. Found good hockey cards on the ground. I wish one. Oh, that Joshua, that's the worst. Hey, Dyer, what's going on? This pitch gonna miss. 3-2 now, full count. Norton telling me I only have 13 days left. Gotta renew. Thanks, Norton. Love the random pop-ups. Rance, Monix, Sean, he was my guy. He was my guy. Here's the pitch. This one is hit hard. This is going down the right field. It's in the air. It's going. It's going to drop in off the wall. Turning around, a hard throw back in. And it misses. The throw cannot be picked up, and Houston is able to score 1. 1-0 Stros. Yikes. Theo Sam Eagle, welcome in. This was a hard hit ball for his 22nd double of the year. Just drops off the wall. Lucas fires this one in, and the slide was coming in a second, so they weren't able to, Jimenez wasn't able to catch that ball. So it goes wide, and Diaz and Jimenez having a little bit of a conversation there. Would there be any adults of sober in Toronto if the Leafs, Jays, Raptors all won? There's Phil, probably not. I don't, if the Leafs win it, or I should say when the Leafs win it, it's going to get out of control in this city. It's going to be crazy. Oh, Joshua, that hurts. That hurts. All right, taking a look. What? All right. Thank you for hitting those subs, by the way. Appreciate it. And the follows. Maybe if Berríos would quit going full count on every batter. Right, Marcel? This one is going to be hit hard right to third. Scooped up. Barger over to first in time. And that is going to do it. Blue Jays do give up a run, but the damage is stopped. Coming up, Varsho, Alejandro, Kirk, and Addison Barger. How you doing, Marcel? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us. For those that we haven't met, if this is your first time watching us here, welcome in. My name is Sam. This is a Samwell B12 experience live on the SB12 Sports Network. And the Blue Jays and Astros, they put on a show yesterday. It looks like they're going to be putting on a great show for us here today. We'd love for you to come in. If you've never come in the chat and typed, we'd love to get your opinions. Who's your favorite player? Who's your favorite team? Where you're watching from? Let us know. Get in on the conversation. We love talking baseball. We love talking hockey. We love talking food. So if you're into any of those, you are in the right spot. Hey, Dennis, welcome in. The Terminator. Love some Tom Hankey. You know, wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be cool if we could bring some of those guys today and see how they would compare? Like Tom Hankey versus Aaron Judge. Are you telling me that isn't a dream pitching batting matchup you'd love to see? That would be so cool. Get that run back. Yes, indeed. Skis, what's up? Love Addison's. Yeah, Barger's my guy. Barger's my guy. He has some big plays in him. He's so good when he plays in the outfield. Man, him and Varsho kind of in right and in center. That's such a good combination. And you put Schneider over in left. That's a solid outfield right there. Solid outfield. Yeah, I'm a big Barger fan for sure. So going to come down to the 11th hour. Oh, Jordan, I hope not. That was something special. That was something crazy yesterday. What a finish. All right, Blue Jays coming back. If you haven't seen the drone footage that they've been showing of the Rogers Center, it is just so cool. It is just so cool. You got to check for it on the highlights. Yeah, that Bo injury. Oh, it's so bad. And I really hope, you know, when Bo is ready to come back, that they don't kind of force it, you know. Hopefully he comes back and he's good to go. Those knee sprains, man, those can last a while, so he's got to be careful. Oh, Varsho, first pitch, he had to duck out of the way as that one came up real high to him. Real high. Hey, Noah, welcome in. Welcome. Varsho's average down at 232. Takes this one, swings on it, right to second, over to first in time. So Varsho not able to get anything going. Well, that sucks. Alejandro Kirk going to make his way up here. Alejandro is kind of Captain Clutch, or he has been, although yesterday was not one of his best outings. He certainly struggled. His average is kind of plummeted from the 300 marker, 299, all the way down to 291. Would love to see him start getting some hits, getting back in there. This pitch catches a corner in for a strike. Nicely done. Real nicely done. They can't hit these pitchers. Yeah, Michael, it's so bizarre. These pitchers are really coming in throwing super well. This one misses, going to hit that bottom corner again. Yeah, Dallas, they're like over 40,000. It is packed. You got to go to the Jays game on Friday. Nice. Or you get to go, not got to go, get to go. That's sweet. Against the O's, the Orioles. So Alejandro against Alexander, and right now Alexander's ahead in the count 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he's going to hit it up the middle. Over to short. Back to first. And Alejandro is down tonight, and that's going to bring up our guy, Addison Barger. Let's see if he can do this. He has to get it going on. He's got to really put something in play. The drone footage will make Montreal jealous with that. Oh, Todd, it is so cool. It is so cool. I wish we would see more drone footage, to be honest, of some of these open air stadiums. It's so nice. You can get some great shots for CFL football. Could really change football. Football, we know, uses that kind of hover camera. This one down on the corner, 1-on-1, would be really, really cool. You know, it's neat that they're experimenting with different ways to present the game. With the World Cup money, I can see it. Oh, yeah. This one in there for strike, 1 and 2. You know, when that World Cup comes, I really hope, Todd, that they do take the opportunity to, you know, get some cool shots, invest some money into some really cool things that can be reused. Here's a pitch up high, 2 and 2. 28 days until pre-Thanksgiving hockey, 149 days until the Olympics. Holy smokes. It'll be here before we know it. This one is going to be fouled off. Barger stays alive, 2 and 2, 2 outs. Jays haven't been able to get anything going yet again. Nothing going. Yeah, Rory, certainly did. Certainly did. Here's the pitch up high, 3 and 2, full count. Finally, we got a full count in our favor. Alexander wants a new ball. He's going to switch that one up. He's going to switch it around. Let's go, Addison. Let's do this one. Send it. Send it, Addison. Barger's waiting. Full count, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Hits it hard. Going to foul this one back. He's keeping this one going. Now Dallas has it all mapped out. 155 days until the gold medal game. Dallas, that's amazing. So he's shaking that bat. Barger ready. Alexander delivers 3-2. Low, walks him. That actually caught the bottom. But he's going to walk, so Barger finds his way. Blue Jays get somebody on. Blue Jays get somebody on. And here comes Ernie Clement. Ernie's hitting 275. Let's see what we could do with 2 outs. This is how we get it going. Jeremy, what's going on? Last night was playoff baseball. Jeremy, that's a good call. This is going to be hit, fouled off by Ernie. Good call. It very much was like playoff baseball. Both teams needed to win. It was huge. We're forced to take games with Mexico. It's going to see huge. It's going to be interesting, Todd. I'm curious to see what we're going to get. This one is going to be outside, 1 and 1. 1 and 1. Let's go, Ernie. Keep it alive. Keep it going. 2 outs on the board. Taking a long look. Montreal for NFL. Ooh, just misses. 2 and 1. Hey, Firefighter Jimmy, welcome in. Another must win. Absolutely. Yeah, MLSE signed that big deal with the Buffalo Bills, the NFL, just the other day to start building up all kinds of grassroots football programs and grow the NFL in Canada. So I am very excited to see where that is going to go. Splits, will the Blues win this year? As in the St. Louis Blues from the NHL? I don't know. They're going to be in tough. Here's the pitch, swing, and this is going to be hit hard. It's going to go down the line all the way to the wall. Barger is moving, throws off the helmet. He's going to hold up at third base. Great speed, and it's a stand-up double for Ernie Clement on a line drive with 2 outs. All of a sudden, we got 2 on, second and third. Good job by Barger running. That is a clutch hit there. 103 miles an hour off the bat. 29th double of the year for Ernie. A great seeing-eyed shot. And it was a wise call. As much as we would have loved to see Barger try to head home, this is a good call. Throw was coming in. No chance he would have made it. So now it's all up to the kid, Lorpafito. Lorpafito, what can he do? First pitch is going to be wide. Outside. Ball 1. If the Jays get into trouble, you going to play that? So I will, JD. I got the bat right here. We'll be set to go. Richard, how's it going? Let's knock the Yankees out. I'm with you, Richard. I'm with you. Great play there, Blue Jays. 2-0 now. Jays, they are first in the majors with runners in scoring position with a 287 average. This one down low, 3-0. It has not been good as of late. But Lord Perfido, he's now a great count in his favor, 3-0. Let's go. You know this pitch is going to come down the middle. It does, right down the middle. Strike one call. Wouldn't that be nice, Mega? How did the Astros score? Double and a double. Well, I think it was a single stolen base and a double. But yeah, nonetheless, double and a double, we'll call it. That's going to be fouled back. So from a 3-0 to a 3-2. 3-2 right now. So Lord Perfido had the count in his favor. Alexander has fought back. 1-0 Astros. 2 runners on for the kid. Lord Perfido just needs a single. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he's going to chunk this one. Pops it up to third base. He's out of here. The Jays leave 2 stranded as we move to the top of the third and top of the order for Jeremy Pena, Alvarez, and Correa. So they could not bring a run around to score. That is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. There's our link tree, by the way, dropping around in the chat. You can check out our link tree. Find us on all social sites. Plus, for those that want to support us, our PayPal is in there. And we appreciate everybody who's supported us in all the different ways, whether you're hitting that subscribe, whether you're hitting that follow, or whether you're becoming a member or sending a PayPal. It all helps us so much. So thank you very, very, very much. Yeah, Sean, nothing I can do about it. Unfortunately, we're watching on Sportsnet Ontario, and it is what it is. Some games we're way ahead. Some games it's behind. It's just based on the feed that we are we are watching. I wish I could speed it up, but unfortunately, we cannot. I can try rebooting it, restarting it, and we'll see, but not much we can do about that. New York Yankees lost 12. Yeah, they lost big time. They lost big time. It was huge. Always good to see when the Yankees do lose. Here, let's go here. We'll do a little channel change, and we'll see if the other channel comes up a little bit better. Derek, what's going on? Wasted. Yeah, they did. Wasted 2 base runners. Wasted them. But hey, hopefully they can turn around and get this one going again, right? That's why we play 9 innings. Doesn't always go your way. So now what we got to do is turn on the defense. We got to shut them down, and we got to turn up the pitching. Berríos has been good. The defense behind him needs to be good. They will be good. And here we go. Berríos coming back out. This channel seems like it's even further behind. So let me try and close this down and open up another new feed here, because that one seemed even worse than the one I was on before. First pitch to Pena. He's going to pop up. This is going to be a quick out. Varsho is there, going to make the catch. So a nice catch there. Varsho, really good in center field. Man, I trust him so very much. Really, really like him. How do I know about the Blues? I mean, the Blues have a decent team. I just don't know if it's enough for them to go all the way. Alvarez stepping in. He's the man who had a big hit earlier. He's 1 for 1 today. This pitch in there catches that inside corner. Real nice pitch. 288 is his average stepping in. Only 6 home runs for Alvarez. Here's the pitch inside again, trying to go right back to the same spot. Cannot hit it. Cannot get it. That's okay. He's trying. Berríos. I like what he's bringing today. Hey, Leslie, welcome in. Good evening. Pitch going to be down low. Misses here. 2-1 now. Let's go. Whoop. Let's flip that back. Forgot to do that. Taking a little bit of a look. Berríos now set to deliver. This one coming in. Swing, and it's going to be hit into play again. Another base hit. Another base hit. Unbelievable. He is Crazy. He is crazy. Sean, there's nothing I can do about it, my friend. It's Sportsnet. There's nothing I can do about it. It's about a play behind. And that's the way it is, Sean. 77 films, welcome in. He's only hit 6 home runs because he missed 100 games. That fair point. Very fair point. 77. Very fair point. That'll do it. He's been great though. Correa coming in, going to take the first pitch, bottom of the strike zone, strike one called. Good job coming in. Berríos keeping this one going. Yeah, Sean, it's funny. I'll switch to Sportsnet East in a minute. This is going to be popped up, but we have people watching on Sportsnet Ontario, Sportsnet West, Sportsnet East, and they're all slightly different. It's hard to explain. It is what it is. Very impressed with the overall play of Vlad Jr. Not only is he one of the top hitters on the team, but has that extra power. Yeah, Michael, welcome in, by the way, and great point. Vladdy's been a little cool as of late, but he certainly has the total package, right? Certainly has the total package. Hopefully, though, he can start getting hot again because we need that bat. We need that bat. Corey is 0 for 1 today. 1 and 2 is the count. Swing. He's going to pop this one up. That's going to be foul. 77. He's behind right now in that count. 1 and 2. Had that big home run the other day. Very important home run. Even off going to enjoy the fall weather and hope for the best. Hanging in from the rafters, Todd. Let's go Blue Jays. Let's see if the Blue Jays can really fight through this one. This is going to be hit up the middle. Great stab over to second to first. In time, double play, 3 outs. And there we go. Very, very nice play. And 77, you called it when he gets behind in the count. And he just did there. All right, let me switch this up. We're going to switch to a different Sportsnet channel and see if it is better. We're going to try this one here. This will be our 3rd Sportsnet channel. So we go to Sportsnet East. Rob, how's it going? A warm-up, Eric Lauer. Bring in Lauer. It's been a few games since he's pitched. We did get a lot of innings from him a few games ago. But I like Lauer. I like Lauer a lot. One of the conversations we were having when he got demoted to the pen was, should it be him or should it be Berríos? Who should be the one going to the pen? What should that 5 rotation look like? And obviously it did go the way it went. Jimenez, Springer, and Lucas all due up for the Blue Jays here as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. 1-0 Astros. Houston taking it to the Blue Jays right now. The Blue Jays, nothing going on, only 1 hit, but hopefully that is going to turn around. Now Springer getting out in the first, dropped his average below 300. So he's going to want to get back in there. Sean says rally time now. That's right. Rally time in the 3rd inning. Let's do it. Let's get this one back. It's only 1. It's only 1. Nothing to sweat over. Nothing to worry about. Taking a look. 1-0 Pirates over the Orioles. 2-2 Royals and Guardians. 1-0 Nationals over the Marlins. 2-0 Phillies over the Mets. Tigers in New York. 0-0. Top of the 3rd there with 2 outs. And of course, the Boston Red Sox losing earlier today, 5-4 to the Athletics. The Blue Jays trying to get back, trying to put some runs on the board. And here we go. First pitch to Jimenez in there for a strike right down the middle. That was a beaut. That was a real nice pitch. Jimenez averaged down at 211 in 85 games. Going to swing at the second pitch. Strike 2, 0-2 very quickly. Oh, thank you, Sean. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Listen, anytime if I can correct it, I absolutely would. I absolutely would. Stros are set. It also doesn't help that there is a natural delay on the tubes. Pitch coming in as a ball, 1-2. Jimenez, he needs to find his bat. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Terrible pitch to swing at. Terrible. Okay, worst trade for us, Atkins, Jimenez or Varsho? So, Rob, I like Varsho a lot. And I apologize. I hope I don't butcher your name too much. but Nakiba, is that how you pronounce it? Welcome in, and I'm sorry if I'm saying that very wrong. I like Varsho a lot. Jimenez is decent for defense, but he's a sore spot at bat. This one down low as Springer comes in, top of the lineup. Easton, how's it going? Welcome in. See, Easton says, I'm watching the game live. How are you ahead of me? Easton, that's awesome. This is going to be poked foul, 1-1. We should get a hotel room looking out the Sky Dome and have a party and watch the game. Dallas, that would be so much fun. Can you imagine streaming from the hotel room while watching the game? That would be awesome. Here's a 1-1 swing. Did he go around? No, he did not, but it's in there for a strike anyways. No, they call it a ball. Ooh, wow. All right. We'll take that one. We'll take that one. OMD, it's Sonics. Welcome in. How did they not call that a strike? This one comes low again. 3-1. Springer ahead of the count now. I can't believe that was called a ball. Springer's home run the other day, the longest home run he's had since 2021. This is going to be hit right to first base. Going to be grabbed, thrown over to the pitcher, and Alexander steps on the bag, and Springer is out of there. Yikes. Springer's gotten cold all of a sudden. He had that nice homer yesterday, 450 feet. He jacked that one an absolute country mile. Lucas is going to come up now. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of Lucas. Not a big fan. 43 pitchers for Alexander so far here in tonight's ball game. So we're in the bottom of the third inning. 2 outs. Lucas taking the first pitch in there for a strike. Again, not lifting the bat off his shoulder. If a hot dog is $15, I can only assume a hotel room are a few bucks. Just a few. And unlike Looney hot dog night, there is no Toonie hotel night. But it would be pretty cool. Bad Monkey, if Lucas hits a home run, well, that would be something. I'd have to eat some crow. He's been not great. This pitch is going to be high, 1-2. Swinging at a few things that he has no business swinging at. It's all confidence. Right? It's all confidence. He just needs to get that swagger back. Here's a pitch. Hits this one hard. And it's going to be foul. I thought I was going to have to eat my words there, Bad Monkey. He turned on that one quick. Down the right field line. But it was foul. For Toonie, you can sleep on a lawn at Queen's Park. That's funny. Amongst a group of friends, I wonder if this is allowable. Still, it's got to be crazy. There it is. Hit, picked up just by first over in time. And Lucas is done. The Blue Jays are done. They are out of here. Mackenzie, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's find out. We can find out real quickly. Let's take a little look. How much is a hotel at Rogers Center? I don't even remember which hotel brand it is. Hotel directly at Rogers Center is the Toronto Marriott City Center. No, is it? Yeah, it is. So it's the Toronto Marriott City Center, depending on the room type. $198 for a king room to $442 for a standard room with 2 double beds. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Let's go to the website and take a look. What do they charge? Looks like it's certainly been renovated from the last time I've been down there. View rates. Let's see how much a field view. Oh, we got to pick dates. Holy, get out of town. So, for example, what day is today? So today's the 10th. So if we wanted to go from the 10th to the 11th, it's from $876. And that's for a 1 queen bed guest room. And I don't think that's a field view. Let's see. Do they specify field view? High access, 950. Here, one king bed, baseball stadium view, $1,900. Two double beds, baseball stadium view, $1,939. If you want the one king bed, baseball stadium view, large room, the flexible rate is $2,000. There you go. So you're talking like $1,500 to $2,000 a night. This is going to be popped up. Berríos to Walker. Walker is 0 for 1. That is nuts. Those are expensive. That's bananas. It is bananas. That'll be a fun night though. And I wonder, I should have checked. I wonder if that is dynamically priced based off who they're playing. This is an automatic out. 77. Your confidence is overwhelming. 1-1. Here's the pitch way outside. 2-1 now to Walker. You would go broke. It would. It is crazy to see a game. I wonder if that at least includes breakfast. Why didn't I go in the 90s? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Playoffs will be insane. Got it cheaper on Sunday the 28th. $950 to $1,100. This is going to be hit up the middle. There you go. 77. He gets a base hit. All Jose has done is get it close. And Walker will hack it. He hacked it, but it gets through. There's a base hit. Walker is on. It includes free baseball tickets. Oh, thank goodness. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Are the Vancouver Canadians still a Jays affiliate? That's a good question, Sean. I'm not sure. It's a miracle. That's funny. That's like Jimenez on our side getting a hit. Here comes Sanchez with his .230 average. Top of the fourth, one on. He's going to pop this one foul. A super fan suite with seats. Why not? It would be fun for a special occasion, right? If it was a milestone birthday or a big celebration and you're, going with a couple of friends to have a crazy night, that would be fun. This one in for a strike. 0-2. When does the Maple Leafs play Firefighter Jimmy? Their first preseason game is coming up September 21st. And that is going to be against the Ottawa Senators. And I believe it's a 3:00 afternoon game. Jody, how's it going? Welcome in. Camden, welcome in. Hey, Lucas, good to see you. 0-2 the count. Berríos looking, not even checking the runner. Delivers inside, ball one. Trying to pick it, just cannot. So October 8th is their opener against the Montreal Canadiens. October 8th. So the season actually kicks off on October 7th with the Florida Panthers and the Chicago Blackhawks. And then the 8th will be the Leaf game. Rob, I'm not sure who that is. I don't know that player you mentioned. So yeah, just less than a month away till it starts going. Here's the 2-2 swing and hit hard up the middle. Off Berríos' glove. Gonna pick that one up. Jimenez had to grab it. Goes over to Vlad. He gets one out. Couldn't turn two as Berríos knocks that one down. When they bring out the toques. Your birthday's next month. Nice, Lucas. Mine is this month. I got a not so big one coming up a little bit later on this month. Cannot wait. Runner is not a threat. He almost grabbed this one. Berríos was going for it, but because he knocked it down, there was no chance to get the runner on second. Myers going to come up here. Anytime I complain about something you already know, just holler. No, Sean, I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much so. This pitch in there to Myers. Strike one, call. He is one of the 7 players with an average over 300. 304 is Myers. Tributes, what's going on? This is going to be hit hard. Say it with me. Berríos. I love that. I love that, Tributes. 0-2 now. Mr. Gummy Bear, let's go. Bouncing here and there and everywhere. Blue Jays down 1-0. Walker on second. This is going to be hit up the middle. A slow roller, but it's foul, and we got an injury delay. It went off of Myers. He's kind of hunched over. He is saying some words we cannot repeat. As this one came, and he hits it, and it goes right off of his left kneecap. That hurts a lot. He drops down, and that is, he's going to feel that one for a little while. Get the frozen peas ready, Dallas. I plan my wedding anniversary on October 24th with the Jays winning the World Series. Leslie, nice. And a happy early anniversary. Ariel, how's it going? Welcome in. I prefer not. Hey, Tanker, what's going on? Welcome in. Put you on the T. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Watching on the big screen. We got a lot of people that watch up on the big screen. Oops, I forgot to switch. There you go. We got a lot of people that watch on the big screen. So thank you so much for watching us on the TV. Jody, thank you so much for the gift. I didn't notice that. I apologize. Yeah, Joshua, that would be huge. That would be real, real good. 0-2, 1 out. Berríos taking a little bit of a longer delay here. Runner on second, so no chance of a double up. Here's a pitch, swing, and this is going to be popped. $60 isn't bad. $60 isn't bad. And in 3D. I appreciate that, Firefighter Jimmy. Watching on TV and coming in the chat as well. Thank you so much. Noel. A lot of people don't have the ability to do that, so they're just watching. We appreciate it. Swing and a miss. Strike out. There we go. There we go. 2 down. The Blue Jays bring back the World Series Trophy back to Toronto. I will explode. Ariel, that would be so amazing. It would be so exciting. We'll take over the Muppet Theater. Oh, yes, Dallas. Oh. I wonder what kind of shape the inside is like right now, Dallas. They've ripped up the whole outside. This one is going to drop down. First ball to Caratini as he steps in. 271 average. He was 0 for 1, fly out in the second. 11 homers, 44 ribbies. Here's a pitch inside. 2-0 now. 2-0. Had to order. Oh, there you go. Beverly's getting the shop on. Sean, it's all good. Whatever you prefer. It's just we just asked for no spoilers. Y'all think the Blue Jays will fold like lawn chairs? I hope not. This pitch catches a corner, strike one. Nice pitch, just getting in there. 2-1. Jays trying to get out of this one. What would you rather have, a Blue Jays World Series championship or a Stanley Cup Finals for the Leafs? Good question, Tanker. Is the Leafs winning or are they losing in the finals? Not that it matters. To be honest, I think I'd rather have the Leafs in the finals. It's been so long. Here's the 2-1. Misses inside. 3-1 now. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping us versus somebody new. Gotta be careful. Yeah, he's pretty sharp. He's pretty sharp. Yeah, Joshua, I think I agree there. Nice, Beverly. Swing and a miss. 3-2, full count. 3-2, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here. Gotta get out of this one. Just an appearance. Tanker, I think I still take that because there would be a chance. I think I still take it. Here's a 3-2 swing, put into play. Picked up. Jimenez kind of bobbled it. Now he picks it up over to Vladdy. And the Blue Jays are out of this one. Thank goodness. Coming up, bottom of the 4th inning, the big bats, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Dalton Varsho, and Alejandro Kirk going to make their way up as the Blue Jays looking to get things back up and running. Welcome in, everybody. If you are just coming in and joining us, thank you for being here. Make sure you tap that thumbs up. We want to get over 100 of those. Hit that like button for us. If you're watching on the talk, tap that screen. Last but not least, if you haven't hit that subscribe yet, kindly hit that subscribe. We are on our way to 29K over on the tubes, and you can help us by hitting that subscribe button. If you're watching anywhere else, hit that follow button. Last but not least, as we are moving along to the bottom of the fourth inning, hit that share button. Let people know, hey, this is the place to be, to come watch and have some fun. I was looking at the numbers last night, and we put up some huge numbers. We beat out some very, very big people. And so I appreciate everybody for supporting us, hanging out with us, helping us grow our channel. This is a fantastic community with some great people, some great chat. One of the best chats, I'll be honest. I've kind of chat hopped around a little bit, and the people here, the knowledge and the engagement is so awesome. So thank you all for that as we look to continue to build it up as we go through baseball and into hockey season. It's going to be a great time here over the next few months, and we hope you'll join us for the ride. All right, coming back in, and oh boy, here we go. We are 59 friends away, which is unbelievable. Roger, what's going on? Welcome in. He's hot playing small ball. That's right. Very different style than we're used to seeing from Big Vladdy. And hopefully Vladdy can really continue to dominate and, you know, put those ball into play. I'm okay if he's hitting singles and doubles, as long as we're getting some follow-up from around him. Oh, Karen, thank you so much. Yeah, you guys make it very enjoyable for me. So I appreciate that. Right back at you. Bigger foot. Yeah, we have been doing the Argonauts, but it's been a bit of a train wreck season for my Argos. Here's Vladdy, takes the first pitch outside. Thank you. Good night. I appreciate that. That's right, JDA. They have to keep losing. Vladdy with a strikeout earlier, swinging hard. This one sharp hit to third, thrown over, not in or in time. Vladdy is slowly trotting down. Not much effort running there, not like we saw the other day. So one quick out here for the Blue Jays. Did make good contact, though. One of the things Vladdy is doing, one of the problems we're seeing with Vladdy, as I get up here, is when Vladdy is swinging through the ball, he's kind of hitting down on the ball a little bit. He's coming down on the ball, which is a problem. You want to come through and up, not down. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Here's Varsho, swings at the first pitch. He hits this high, and that's going to be caught in left field deep in the corner. So one pitch swing, and in Varsho, he's going to be out of here. You saw 4 cups in the 60s. There you go. There you go. I'll take one. Just one. That's it. I'll be happy with just one. 4 is like, holy cow. Just wild. Canucks with Larry. That's funny. Not funny, but funny. You know what I mean. Here comes Alejandro Kirk taking the first pitch all the way in there for a strike. Very quick, 2 outs. He grounded out in the second inning. Need to get him back and going. This pitch catches the side. Strike 2, another 0-2 count here to Alejandro. I have to tell my grandson the same thing when he played in the summer. Thanks, 77. Yeah, Leslie, it's one of those things you kind of get yourself in a little bit of a bad habit, right? You stop swinging with your full body, and you start just using your arms, and you start to swing down at it instead of putting it in the air. This one is going to be outside, 1-2. And it's kind of something you just got to get over. This one is going to be outside, 2-2 now. We'll take it. Looking real good. I'm calling it now. Sens go to the Cup final after beating the Leafs in OT Game 7. Oh, my goodness. Kirk going to hit this one up the middle. Grabbed by shortstop, thrown over to first in time. And the Blue Jays are done in order yet again. Nothing cooking. 1-0 Astros as we approach the top of the 5th inning. Diaz Urias and Pena all coming up here in the 5th. Played baseball this year for the first time. Oh, nice. Always fun. You should come fly. Thanks, Douglas. You know, it's always fun when you get into a new sport. And baseball is very difficult to just pick it up and get right in there. You think it's easy, but it's very much like golf. I don't know if I have any golfers out there. Yes, Derek, they certainly are struggling. You know, it's very technical, right? You get your elbow up, you get the way you hold your hands, your arms, your legs, the bend, the step, the hips, every little piece. It's mechanical, very, very similar to golf, because you're trying to generate that whip, that bat speed coming around. And then, not to mention, you're trying to hit a ball that's flying at you at 95, 98 miles an hour, and it's moving. So it is very, very difficult to pick it up for the first time. All right, Sean, just watch the language if you don't mind, please. That's why baseball players take ballet. They got to be light. I mean, it's a lot of athletes, you know, I talk about golf because they're standing still, but you know, you look at a hockey player in a slap shot, right? It's very mechanical. You gotta step in. You gotta have every piece of motion in there going correctly. It is very, very, very difficult. No, Sean, it's not. I don't appreciate that. All right, Blue Jays coming back up. Let's get this one and going. If you'd like to use foul language, Sean, there's lots of places you can go to do that. We try to keep it clean as we have a lot of younger viewers. Unless you're doing the Happy Gilmore swing. Yeah, then it's all out of here. All right, Blue Jays, time to pick it up and get this one back up in operation. Ready for spring training next year. Oh, Douglas, I can't. With my shoulder, my goodness. I would take the vibration from one swing and I'd be out for the year. Diaz in here. Berríos, 68 pitches now as we're in the top of the 5th. Diaz, 1 for 1 earlier today. Here's the pitch, catches a strike zone. Nice job. Love seeing the kids play. Yeah, you know, Todd, it's nice. It's you know, back in the day, you used to call up a few people, you'd all get together at the Diamond, and you could get a pickup game going easily. You don't see that too much today. This is going to be hitting a play over to third. Barger grabs it, a little flip over to first, in time, just barely, and he got him one down. Little casual play there by Barger, and almost didn't get him. When hitting the top half of the ball gives you a better chance of hitting it on the nose. You know, that's a great point. You know, keeping your eye on the ball is something really hard to teach kids to get them, even in hockey too, right? Everybody wants to look. Golf, same thing. Everybody wants to look where it's going, but you got to watch that ball coming in. Football, same thing. Swing, and this is going to be put into play very quickly. Here he is to short, over to first in time. Infield busy right now, 2 quick outs. Tremendous pick by Vladdy. Yeah, Vladdy is getting better and better and better in the field. Jade, what's going on? Was a little league coach advise batters to always eye the ball? Hey, Zoran, welcome in. I give you credit, Coach Jade, and for all the coaches out there. You know, coaching youngsters, trying to get them to learn the game is not easy. And a lot of the coaches are all volunteer, and kudos for doing that, because it's so important and it's so hard. Here comes Pena. He's 0 for 2 today. Pitch in. He's going to hit this one up the middle again. Little flip by Clement over to Vladdy, who has to make a nice catch there, and 3 outs. Just like that. Turning it back around. Jays coming up. Barger, Clement, and Lorpafito as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. This game is moving right around, moving right along. White Sox are out of playoff contention. My coach told me to keep an eye on the ball, and the ball hit me in the head. Onyx, I knew that was coming. Who was the only player to swing down? Hint, played for the Angels. Oh, man, I'm going to have to think about that. Vladdy's a gold glover. Bichette makes him look so bad. Richard, that is a valid point, because Vladdy is, he has had to scoop a lot out of the dirt. There. No, Sean, different Sean, not you. You're good. Yeah, I forget sometimes we get multiple people with the same first name, so I should specify. It was over on the other feed. That's it. Rod Carew. I wouldn't have guessed that. But yeah, Vlad in the field has come a long way. Bichette does make some difficult throws. He's got to be there and pull them out. And, hey, remember that grab he had before he kind of went out with that hamstring injury, when he dropped down in the full splits and came across to pick it up? I mean, that was incredible. I mean, Vladdy is he's really, really improved from where he said. Just said that. Jays will win this game. The Astros couldn't close a drawer. That's outstanding. Good line. All right, let's take a look. 68 likes. We got to get the likes going on. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, hit that thumbs up for us. Almost 300 people over on the horizontal stream. Hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe as well. All right, let's go back at it. Here comes Barger Alexander now. 57 pitches thrown. 58 pitches. Barger in the hole, 0-1. Takes this one, 0-2. He likes to be in the hole, 0-2. Zaron, hey, that's okay. Todd, what's going on? Welcome in. Don't know what that is, and we're not going to talk about it. This is going to be popped in the air. Oops. So that's going to be a quick pop out. Clement is coming up now. One very quick out. Oh my goodness. I am the first Sean born in Canada. I'm not Sean. That is very funny. You guys are, I love the one-liners tonight. We got a lot of one-liners coming around. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 1-1 here to Ernie Clement. Clement did have a hit earlier on, a nice double. Got to get something going on. Jays are behind 1-0. This has really turned into a pitching match here. Outside, 2-1 now. This is going to be another close game. This one could come down late in the game when the pens come into play. Is that going to bust things wide open? Swing and hit real hard, but that's going to be way foul on the left side. Good opportunity. We got two warming up. Yuriel Rodriguez and Braden Fisher both are starting to warm up. Both getting loose. So we'll have to see who's going to come in. This is going to be a pass ball, wild pitch. So we'll see. This is about that time. Berríos usually starts to struggle come the fifth inning. The fact that he's past it going into the sixth, how long will his leash be? The 3-2 swing, and Ernie's going to drop this one in. Another base hit. Clement is 2 for 2 today. He's got the hitting going. Only one out. Let's go Blue Jays. Martha, how's it going? Welcome in. Go Jays, go. He'll be coming up very soon, Dallas. Pitching, not coming up to play. He should be in the next couple of days. So here comes Lor Porfido. He's 0 for 1 today. We got one runner on, thanks to Ernie Clement. Let's see if we can advance this base runner. Can we get something going here? Bottom of the fifth, inside. 1-0. Joey Lor Porfido popped out in the second inning. Would love to be able to see him get this going. When he came up earlier, he was super hot. Carlos, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Here's the pitch outside. Going to go to 2-0. 2-0. Let's just keep delivering. Keep delivering. Strikeout rate has dropped down about 10 points from where it was last year. 26% from 36% last year. This one is going to be tipped and foul back. 2-1. Upset records. What's going on? Defense Astros wants those Astros to get going. I'm surprised his arm didn't fall off the other night. Right? He was throwing a lot. Springer waiting to get up there. Can we keep this one going? Here's a pickoff attempt. Ernie back in time. Back in time. Clement is 5 for 9 on stolen base attempts. Will we see him jump? Will we see him get going? Here's the 2-1. Swing right through. 2-2. Real nice pitch. Lure Profito just could not catch up to that one. We need Springer and Vladdy home runs tonight. We need somebody to go yard tonight. Somebody to keep this one going. Love that long ball. Vladdy himself has a hit streak coming into tonight's game. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Throw him out. Yikes. That is not the double play you want to get. Strike out, throw him out, and the Blue Jays are done here as we go to the top of the 5th inning, moving right along. What a great pace to this ball game. Alvarez, Correa, and Walker. Alvarez 2 for 2 tonight. Correa 0 for 2, and Walker is 1 for 2. So they are moving right along. Strike them out, throw them out. That is the worst double play you can get, and the throw out wasn't even close. It was a great throw that was there. Ernie tried to dance around it, but yikes, that was just ugly. But the Blue Jays still have lots of time left. It's only 1 run. We're going to see, is Berríos going to come back out on the mound, or is he going to be replaced? It's kind of past where my comfort level is with José. You know, once you get into the 6th inning, it kind of drives me a little crazy. You won't spoil it. I appreciate that, 77. Thank you kindly. But, all right, Blue Jays. All right, Blue Jays. Time to do it. Time to get this one back going. We want to see some excitement. We saw that excitement in the game yesterday. We want to see more of that excitement here today. So welcome in, everybody. Again, thank you for being here and supporting us. What a fun night of baseball. Wednesday night, and we are cooking with gas. All right, we are 25 thumbs up away. We need 25 more likes. Hit that thumbs up button for us. Tap that like screen. Like. And, of course, hit that subscribe so much. All right, Blue Jays. Let's do it. They got a lot of stuff going around the stadium now, which is kind of cool. Hey, Dan. Lots of parties, lots of bars, lots of good areas. The Blue Jays really creating more of an atmosphere around the park, which is nice to see. So there it is. If you can see the number I'm pointing at, we need to get that up a little bit. 8 more ticks away from 850. All right, here we go. Berríos coming back in. First pitch was low, but catches the bottom of the strike zone, gets called strike 1. Alvarez, who's 2 for 2 now, 2 singles. Really seeing the ball well the last couple of days, getting a good series here against Toronto. This one drops down low. Trying to work with that slurve. Alvarez. He's set the 1-1. Here's that pitch. Drops it down again. Easy quiz. Name Jay's first ever field boss. Oh my gosh. Sean, you're making me go way back. Brad, what's up? Welcome in. Here's a pitch down low, and that's going to hobble away. So 3-1 now. José trying to hit that bottom of the strike zone, trying multiple times. Not able to do it. Be shocked if he, yeah, 77. That's kind of where I am with him, right? 5, you know, you're going to be pretty good, and then it starts to fall apart. This one is hit right up the middle, grabbed in by Ernie over to first in time. Ten ground ball outs. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid. So strikeout in a double play here for Korea. 0 for 2 today. Here's that pitch. Ooh, got him up high. It was hit in a play. Vladdy couldn't get there in time. It's going to roll foul. It was rolling right down the first base line, and there was some debate on the field if they should go pick that one up, and Vladdy just couldn't get over there in time. That would have been a fair ball, but he just couldn't get there, and it rolls out at the last possible second, and he knows it. He kind of pulls one of those, ooh. Hey, Urises, what's going on? Welcome in. 0-1. Here's the pitch inside on the hands, 1-1. 80 pitches now. This is kind of the danger zone with Jose. So, you know, they got to be watching him very closely here. He's starting to get a little bit wild. You were born in a dugout. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and this is hit hard. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. It's out of here. It is gone. A solo home run. I'm shocked. 2-0 Houston. He had that 2-run shot in the first inning yesterday. As I said, Jose, the wheels kind of fall off after 5 and after 80 pitches. It's the danger zone. Who knew it would be pitch number 81 that gets blasted out of the ballpark? 2-0 Astros. Wow. The changeup, he just jumped over this one, and he knew immediately. And Jose knew too, and he kind of not happy about that one. Real nice shot, though. Real nice shot. Here comes Schneider. Of course, one pitch. Too late. They're going to take the ball. Jose is done. He's going to make his way out of this game. Braden Fisher going to be coming in relief. George the Surfer, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. We got a pitching change. Jays are first to go to the pen as it's Fisher coming in relief. And again, one batter too late. We knew that was going to be the case. It was just a matter of time. And he popped off on that one. 2 runs is nothing. Astros are 21-53 when scoring 3 or less. Wow, are they really? And the Blue Jays, I believe they have 43 comeback wins this season, which is wild. So the Blue Jays, certainly the comeback kids. Let's take a quick look. Top of the 5th inning in New York. It's the Tigers 0, the Yankees 0. So no score in that game. The Phillies are up 4-1 now over the Mets. The Cubbies 2-1 over the Braves. The Nationals 3-2 over the Marlins. The Guardians 3-2 over Kansas City. Lots of games going on here. The Blue Jays hanging on to a 3-game lead over New York, a 3.5-game lead over Boston now. It would be real good if the Blue Jays can hang on. The Jays kind of sort of have the best record in the American League right now. They do, because them and the Tigers each have 83 wins. However, the Tigers have 62 losses. Got your ticker because Dallas, you can tell him I built it. I built it myself. So Blue Jays top spot in that American League, and they are doing real good stuff. Houston down at 78. They are 5th overall, and it just shows it is so tough. Toronto, Detroit, New York, Boston, Houston, Seattle, your top 6. All right, Fisher in here looking to go. First pitch is up high. Well, Jose could have done that. So got to keep this one rocking and rolling. Fisher to Walker. Little foul off, and it's going to even the count up at 1-1. Can I get free tickets to go to the game? George, I wish. I wish I had that power. How long will Bo be out? Jade, he was on the 10 game. So what is this now? Game 3? Game 4? Game 3? So he's still got a little bit of time left to go. This is going to be fouled off. 1-2 the count. Fisher in his last 15 appearances is a 2.92 ERA and a 34.7% strikeout rate. They traded for Korea. He played for the Twins last 4 years. In 77, are you happy with that trade, or you kind of disappointed by it? Needs to stop leaving the ball in the heart of the plate. Yeah, Derek, just letting it hang. Just letting it hang. This one thrown misses. 2-2. Can even it up. Hey, Stefan, what's going on? Thought it was 10 day. Yeah, 10 day. Excuse me. 10 day, 10 game. You know what I mean. 10 day. Christian Walker has 40-40 vision. This one is going to be high. Saw the first Jays game on TV, Exhibition Stadium in the snow. That was pretty wild, eh? That was absolutely wild. Nice, George, coming over. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming over to the show. Fouled off. 3-2. The count here to Walker. 3-2. Blue Jays pitching wasn't horrible. I mean, that home run kind of hurt. Here's the 3-2 swing and a miss. He got him. Big strikeout. Big strikeout. That was huge. 2 outs now. 2 outs now. Again, thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks for hitting that subscribe. We need 2 more to get to 45, 7 more to 50. Walker not happy about it. Sanchez count up. First pitch in there for a strike. Nice job here by Fisher. He's 0 for 1. Sanchez is walked and scored. It does have a stolen base. Juan Carlos, hello there. Welcome in. We got 3-run inning way. We can win 3-2. Yes, get a big 3-run inning would be nice. Well, it's been better than average. Better than average you take, better than average most days. Fisher now 1-1. Taking a look. Here's that delivery. This is going to be turned and hit hard down the right line. But that's going to be foul. 1-2. Sanchez jumped on that real quick. Was so good. Hockey player, Maple Ridge, BC guy. Absolutely he was. I agree with you, Sean. He was real solid. I hope so, Juan Carlos. I really hope so. 2-0 Houston. This is going to miss outside. 2-2. Going to even the count up. 2-2 with 2 outs. Game has been moving right along. Top of the 6th inning here. And we're like just over an hour and 20 minutes in. This one is going to miss. 3-2. Myers is due up next. Sanchez ahead now. 3-2. Built like a tree. Really was. He was solid. Rock solid. Down low. He loses him. He's going to walk him again. Ooh, Fisher loses him. So we're going to put a runner on. Here comes Myers. Myers is 0 for 2 tonight. He hits like a tree as well. Stands there and watches. Strikes pumped down the middle. 10 days for Bo. So we're a couple of days in already. Duke hit a homer on his knees. That would be pretty impressive. There goes the runner. Not even an attempt to throw him out. And even if he jumped up, there was no chance. That was such a good jump. So all of a sudden now we got a runner on second. Yikes. Blue Jays are going to win. George the Surfer predicts it. The 0-1 going to drop it in for a strike. Nice pitch. 2 strikes now. 2 strikes. There we go. Up to 45. Timeout called. 0-2. Come on, Fisher. Strike this guy out. You know what to do. You know what to do. Drop it like it's hot. Here's the 0-2. Got him. Strike 3 call. Couple of strikeouts here for Fisher. As we move to the bottom of the 6th inning with Jimenez, Springer, and Lucas. And we are looking for some hits. We'd like to get some runs, but before you can score some runs, we need to get some more hits. Houston, up to this point, 2 runs on 5 hits. The Blue Jays, no runs on 2 hits. Runners left in scoring position with 2 outs. Lorpafito is the only one, so they're 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position. Lighting the blue lamp, hitting that subscribe. George the Surfer coming in. Thank you, George. Lighting the subscribe lamp. I appreciate that. Bro, what's going on? Welcome in. Is this real? I'm as real as it gets. I'm as real as it gets. Pinch me. I'm here. Tommy Lasorda made no. Oh boy, Larry. Oh boy, Larry. Can't wait to hear this one. Oh my goodness. Now get the sticks going. That's right. Get the sticks going. We got to turn on that. Get that bat speed up. Unfortunately, with Jimenez coming up, it's going to be small ball, but I think if he can find himself on base here first, it's going to set things up nicely, because with Springer up, even if he doesn't hit a home run, he can very easily hit a double. And if Jimenez is on, a double probably scores him, because he's got such decent speed, such great speed. Even if it's a single that Springer hits, he can go from first to third. It would be mighty nice to do that with no outs on the board. That's right, Beverly. Get that rest up. Get that rest up. All right. Coming back live from the Rogers Center in Toronto, downtown Toronto. I haven't been downtown in quite a while. Thank you so much, Juan Carlos Zapita, hitting that subscribe. Welcome to our community. Here we go. Alexander, pitch number 71 to Jimenez, in there for a strike. He did strike out in the 3rd, and it was an ugly strikeout. It was an ugly strikeout, but this one is hit hard. That's going to drop in, and there we go. We set a base hit. He does it. We got a base hit for the 9th hitter, Jimenez, and that's going to bring up the 0 for 2 Springer. Time to get her going. Time to get her going on. Let's do it. Also an ex-Astro. There you go. Let's go, Georgie. We said Jimenez gets a Springer. Georgie, put yourself, hit a double, bring them home. A single, put runners on the corners. Let's go. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. What a nice pitch it was, too. Woo. That one was up top and just curved. Came right across and in. Nice pitch there by Alexander. Pitch number 73. That was wild. That's because the guard, right, Dallas? Exactly. Here's a pitch outside. Springer leaves that one alone. Why can't the Blue Jays show up on time? Roger, it's because they're too busy stuck in the concession lineups. Not able to get over in time. Here comes Springer. The pitch, this is going to be hit. Oh, right to first. Over to second, back across. Springer is safe. Springer is safe. Oh, that was a close call. Jimenez didn't even run. It was hit right towards second base. Jimenez didn't even run. So they pick it up by first. They throw it over to second, back over to first. Springer was called safe, but the Astros want to challenge this one. Turned his helmet back. That was amazing. Randy Johnson was awesome too. Okay, we got a safe call challenge, and it's pretty close. This is pretty close. We're ball plate. I think he's safe. I think he's safe, but it's hard to tell. This is like so close. He didn't step down. He still had his foot up, but was his heel on the base? This is very, very, very close. We do not have a good angle that they've shown us. He may get called out here. This is a very, very, very close. I don't think it really gets much closer than this. This is bang, bang. So because it's so close, impossible to call it live. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for those gifts. Zach, appreciate that. Dropping some hearts and roses. Thank you kindly. They're taking a real long look at this. Usually these reviews happen fairly quick. No, I don't blame Jimenez. Can't obstruct anymore. No, he's not in the wrong. He knew he was going to be gunned out, so he just kind of stopped running, which is fine. But this is super, super close. So his foot, the way he steps on the bag, right? You kind of step the heel in the bottom of your foot, and then you step on it. And it looks like the bottom of his heel, that's where we're looking to see if there's contact, because the ball was in the glove before the foot comes down on it. So you can't really tell. You got to back, if they take that shot and back it up one frame, you'd be able to see. So the broadcasters believe he's out. Ty goes to the runner. 77 thinks he's out. I really have no clue. This is so close. George says George is going to take the base. Going to say he's safe. Yeah, this reverse angle, you can't tell because you can't see the glove. You got to see this front on angle. But it's like the arch of the foot. That's really that spot. The arch of the foot where he comes down on it. That's what you're trying to see. Was there contact there? Because, oh, here we go. They're going to overturn the call. They are going to call him out. So Springer is going to be called out on the double play. Well, that wasn't what he was supposed to do. But listen, it's a good call. That was bang, bang. That was so close, so close. So he's going to be called out. So very quickly, 2 out. Springer struggling today. Jimenez did what he had to do, got on base. Springer couldn't do anything. Here's Nathan Lucas now. Lucas is 0 for 2 tonight. Alexander has had his number. First pitch and their first strike. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes tonight. Lucas, line out and a ground out. Average is now down to 254. This one misses low. Can even the count to 1-1. But yeah, very, very, very close. Setting it up. Here's that 1-1 swing, and Lucas hits this one hard. It's a fly ball. That's going to be caught in center field. And the Blue Jays are done here in the 6th inning. We're going to go to the top of 7. Top of the 7th inning. The Astros with a 2-0 lead. Varland is warming up, and is Varland about to come into this game? Now, Varland last appearance did not suit us well. But welcome in for those that are just joining us here for the 7th inning. Welcome in. My name is Sam. Nice to have you along for the ride. Major Walker, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks, everybody. We're having a good time tonight as the Blue Jays and the Astros going toe-to-toe, looking to make some noise tonight. The Jays doing a very, very, very not great job so far. But we need your help. 322 people over here right now on the horizontal stream. We need you to hit that thumbs up. Hit that like button for us. We need to get some of those likes up, and we are so close to getting to 850 on the subscribe. So if you're not already subbed up on the tubes to the channel, hit that subscribe for us. If you're watching over on one of the other platforms, hit that follow, hit that like. It helps us out tremendously. There we go. 10 likes away. Let's go. You guys can make that happen so easily. All right, come on, Blue Jays. Let's rock and roll. Time to turn it on. Time to get this one back going. It's been a struggle. We don't want to struggle no more. Blue Jays really got to step it up, and it is Fisher back on the mound. So Varland not coming back in here yet. not coming back in here yet. So holy smokes. At some point, we will see this coming in. We will see this change happening. All right, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Baxter, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's go, Jays. Here comes Cartini. He's 0 for 2 today. Fisher delivers. Pitch is going to be high. Pitch is going to be high. This drive to October has turned out to be far. Yeah, Ulysses, it is certainly being interesting. Ulysses, I did get that what you sent me, so thank you. I just have to get that loaded in, and then it will be available. Long look. Here's the 1-0 swing, and this is going to be popped up over into right field. Lucas is under it. He's going to make that catch. And Cartini is now retired. So there's one quick out. Diaz is coming up, and Schneider's making his way. There's a little call over to the pen. And Varland is going to make his way into this game. So we're going to get a pitching change. Fisher is done for the night. I thought he did all right. He is going to be done and make his way out. If we take a look, Jose went 5.1 innings, giving up 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and it was that and a home run. Fisher, 1 inning, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. So he did all right. We're going to bring in our third pitcher of the night, and it is going to be Varland. And some people like Varland a lot. Other people, not so much. I think Varland is okay. He does drive me a little batty at times. I think he drives a lot of us a little crazy at times, but he's a little bit smaller in stature compared to some of the other pitchers, standing at 6'1", 205 pounds, comes in with a 4.3 win-loss record this season, a 3.25 ERA, pitching in 67 games this year, only equates to about 63.2 innings, and he's got 64 strikeouts. So averaging a strikeout per inning, we will take that all day long. Now, Varland was drafted back in 2019 by the Twins, round 15, the overall pick 449. And the reason I bring this up is because when you go into these drafts, and especially, you're drafting these guys as young guys, and you're making an investment, you're making a prediction. You know how some of the top players are going to come out. You don't know how a lot of them are going to turn out. So you're kind of drafting and hoping. And right now, the Blue Jays are hoping Varland can find his game and get this one rocking it. He comes over from Minnesota, so split in those 67 games between these two teams, Toronto and Minnesota. Number one Toronto fan, all sports, MLB, CTL, Maple Leafs. Love my sports, Major. Love my sports. Yankees are losing. There you go. Thank you, Alfredo. I haven't checked. So the Yankees are losing. We will take that one. 2-0. They are down. All right, picking this one back up. First pitch by Varland. Put into play. It's a fair ball. It's a fair ball. So Alejandro Kirk jumped on it. This was about to go foul. It was sitting there. It did not cross the line. They jumped on it. Alejandro Kirk heads up play to scoop up this ball before it crossed the line. The umpire ruled it a fair ball as Kirk picked it up, and he applies the tag. Very, very close. Oh, you know what? It was still on by a thread. It did not cross, and the umpire was kind of blocked by the catcher. But that's a quick out. We'll take that all day long. Berríos coming up now, and he's going to foul off his first one. Very, very. You know what? The top-down camera actually looked like the ball was offline. It looked like it was off the line. Should have been a foul ball. Too late to review it now. Play on. I don't even know if that's a reviewable play. Here's the 1-1 that's going to be popped up, 1-2. And Diaz still upset by it as he looks at the replay. He's kind of arguing. He's not happy about it. Nothing you can do about it at this point in time. Phillies demolishing the Mets 8-1. There you go, Canadian Skull Dragon. 0-2 tonight is Urias. 2 groundouts. Let's make it number 3. Nope, he's going to decide to fly out this time. Popped up. Vladdy got a beat on it. Vladdy is under it, makes the catch. Lucas was coming up behind him and looks like a little miscommunication as neither of them backed away, but Vladdy makes the catch. We are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Blue Jays looking for some runs. Vladimir Guerrero, Dalton Varsho, and Alejandro Kirk all coming up here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Hope they can get this one. Go. Whoa, what is that? Something flying across my screen. That scared the pants off of me. Holy smokes. That just little bug just came flying across and it caught me in the corner of my eye. I was like, what is that? That's funny. Oh boy, 7th inning. Here we go. Everybody stretch, 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 and hit that subscribe button. We don't want the numbers to come down. Let's get them back up. We are 5 subs away from 850. Hit that subscribe for us. It's the best way to support our channel and help us grow. So thank you so much for considering it and helping us out by hitting that subscribe. Keith, no, unfortunately, you cannot. I wish I could, but I cannot. Monica, hello there, welcome. The Blue Jay flew by. The Blue Jay flew by. That was funny. I don't even know what that is. That was crazy. Got to get one of those bug zappers. Get rid of that. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. There it is. I should get it with the bat. I should get it with the bat. I need a tissue. Somebody get me a tissue. We got a bug. We got a bug. Hang on, I'm going to get that tissue. We're going to do this. We're going to get it. We're going to get it as the Blue Jays are going to come up. Ugh. Ugh, that's nasty. Oh, it's gone. Oh, where'd it go? It disappeared on us. It was right there. I was going to get it. It disappeared. I got the tissues and everything. All right. Here we go. Vladdy Guerrero coming up here. Taking the first pitch in there with the strike. Where did you go, you son of a gun? All right, we'll have to find it. Here's the 0-1 to Vladdy. Swing and a miss. Big strike there. Best stream. Don't hurt the bat. Phil, if there was a bat in here, I would be out of here. I would be long gone. Thank you for lighting that lamp. There it is. WSD hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much. Lighting that lamp. There we go. 3 subs away. 353 people here. We are 3 subs away. Vladdy in the hole, 0-2. And he's going to swing at a pitch outside, grounds it to second base. He's going to be tossed out of here. Wow. Oh, we got the wave going on. Hey, get those wave hands up. There we go. 2 away. Hey, get those wave hands going. Oh, the baseball bat, not an actual bat. Hey, B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. That's right. We're protected. We're protected. Let's go. It's on the top of my hat. Thanks, One Mind. This is hit hard to right field, and Varsho is going to line out. 2 down here for the Blue Jays. Hey, Rowdy Rod, what's going on? Vladdy and the Blue Jays are struggling. Yes, they are. I want to know where that stinking bug went. I'm ready. I'm ready. That was really funny. It honestly made me jump. It got scared. It got scared. I hate bugs. I hate bugs so much. All right, here's Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts, also struggling today. First pitch in there for a strike. Alexander's still going, and our favorite Brandon Little is starting to warm up in the pen. Gerard, how's it going? Welcome in. Michael. Swing and a miss here by Kirk, is it? Just got to check to make sure. Not reviewable. Thank you, Sean, for confirming. Oh, boy. Kirky's in the hole. 0-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Outside. Doesn't get him to chase it. You need a small army to get rid of the bugs we have down. I bet, Phil, you guys have some of the nastiest bugs I've ever seen in my life. Some real serious ones. Pansky's Pondering's coming in, hitting that subscribe. Thank you kindly. Welcome into the community. Appreciate it. 2-2 now. 2-2. 2 outs. Jays have to get something going on. No way, Joshua. Up high. 3-2 now. Nice, B. Disney. Here comes Kirk. 3-2, 2 outs. Trying to keep the inning alive here for the Blue Jays. Swing, and he's going to hit this one to short. Grabbed over to first in time. And that's done for the Blue Jays. So we go to the top of the 8th inning. Top of the 8th inning. Houston with a 2-0 lead. Okay, who started for the Jays? Jansen, it was the José Berríos today. Got the start, and it was not a pretty start by any means. Oh, Blue Jays bats right now kind of falling apart. The Blue Jays bats really not able to find their way. And that is definitely problematic for this team. They need to figure out how to get on base. Small ball, right? Small ball. Right now coming up, it's going to be Pena, Alvarez, and Correa for the Astros. And this has not been a busy game, right? It has not been a busy game at all. 5 hits for Houston, 3 hits for the Blue Jays. Jays have not been able to score. Both teams leaving runners in scoring position. Houston, though, leaving, they're 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. 1 for 7. That is crazy. The Blue Jays, they're 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position. Not really able to get their guys going. Not able to get their guys on base, which is absolutely crazy. Really, Beverly, it's so I don't know why it's doing this. Because when we started the stream, I tested it and it was in there and it was working. And it's not supposed to jump streams. So I'd love to know at what point it is doing that. Very, very interesting. So that's the, yeah, you're right. It's not doing that. Weird. I wonder if I try it. I don't even know the best way around it, to be honest. I do see it all in the other stream. I'll have to figure out why it's doing that. I may have to send them a ticket. And I can't start the streams in opposite order either. Sad part is that's his best start in the past month. Michael, that is true. He did have a decent start. He did have a decent line today. Just no run support, which is certainly the challenge. Hakeem, how's it going? Let's see another comeback. The comeback kids, let's do this one again. But first, Varland, he's got to get this thing going. He's got to shut them down. Here's the first pitch to Pena, misses low. Pena's average now sitting at 301. 301. Never crosses the streams. Swing, and this is going to be popped up on the second pitch. In a shallow right field, Lucas is under it, and he's going to wave off Jimenez and make the catch. Thank you. Yep. So not bad. We are 1 sub away now from getting to 850. All right, Leslie, take care. Have a great night. Go Jays, go. Hopefully they'll get this one going. Ronaldo, thank you for hitting that follow. That is the question, Fernando. Will Guerrero get a hit? I don't know if he's going to get another chance to come around at bat. Here is Alvarez. He might get one. See what the Jays can do. Farland is a short guy. Compared to some of the others, As Pete Walker's on the phone, this one on there is strike 0-2. He stands about 6'1". Some of the other pitchers are 6'5", 6'6". Pitchers are big guys now. They could be point guards or shooting guards. 1-2. Varland continue to work somewhat quickly here. Oh my goodness, Joshua, go big or go home, right? Can I say trust the radio these days? Huh. No, Todd, it's a lost art. It is a lost art. That is for sure. I miss the good old radio days. I used to be a big talk radio fan. Varland versus Alvarez. 1-2 is the count. Alvarez is 2-3 today, and this one is going to be down 2-2. 2-2 as he sends this one low. Trying to warm up the hands. He's got good eye, good plate vision. Real good plate vision. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Good job there. Real nice job. So we got 2 outs now here in the top of the 8th. Major Walker, I haven't looked that far ahead. I have it on my piece of paper yet, but it's all going to come down to what's happening those days in regards to our tournament schedule and whatnot. So I got a bunch of dates written down, bunch of games. We're going to start to get them scheduled very soon. Yeah, and he's retiring, Roger. He's retiring this year. Here's the pitch, down low. 1-1 here to Korea as Varland staying in. Pitchers are big and scary. Renee, it is 2-0 Houston right now. 2-0 Houston here in the top of the 8th inning. Pitch misses low again. Going to go to 2-1 now. 2-1. MK, thank you for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Here's the pitch, misses inside. 3-1 now. Yikes. Good job, though. Great eye. Really solid eye. Watching this one come through. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. 3-2. Full count again. Let's go. Yeah, I still like listening to the Fan 590. I'm still enjoy it. I don't listen nearly as much as I used to here in Toronto, but I really used to enjoy listening, especially after the games. Leafs talk, Jays talk. They were really good. Those call-in shows, they were awesome. Here's a pitch, swing. This is going to be hitting a play over the head of Clement. There's a base hit with 2 outs. So Correa is going to find himself on 2 outs. We got a base runner. Oh boy. That's a good question, Tatted. His pitch count was starting to get high. We don't know just yet. Right now, signs could be yes, but we'll see. Here's Christian Walker coming up, takes the first pitch low. Varland's pitch count now into the low 20s at 21. There it is, the confidence of 77 when Walker comes up. We love it. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. Good pitch. Good pitch. Can Walker keep this one going? Or is Varland going to overpower him? The count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Wish you could watch the Blue Jays broadcast. I'm stuck watching. Yeah, I will give credit. 77. The Jays guys are pretty good. Listen, Dan Shulman is amazing. Dan Shulman, we know he did a bunch of national games. He's bounced around. Dan Shulman knows baseball like nobody's business. On the corner, 100 miles an hour, does not get the call on the edge of the plate. Schneider, Walker, both not happy about that one. This one just catches the side of the strike zone. Not called. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Doesn't chase. It's going to go to 3-2 now. 3-2. 2 outs. Varlin wants to end this inning. Bridget hitting that follow. Thank you kindly. Walker will K. Here's a pitch. Swung on, and that's going to be foul back. Still sits at 3-2. Just as we sit over here. Just need one. Just one. Let's go. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. The only player in the MLB that can get 3 strikes in one swing. Here it is, 3-2, and this is going to be fouled back again, 99 miles an hour. Walker takes a deep breath, says, wow, I can't believe I'm still in this. So 7 pitches so far. Mixing up the velocities, 98, 94, 100, 95, 88, 99. And this one is going to be down in the corner. He walks him 100 miles an hour. So that's going to be 2 on. This inning should be over, but a bad call by the man behind the plate extends the inning, and now Schneider's going to hop out, and he's going to make the call. So we're going to get Little coming into this game. Varlin not happy. Little going to grab his water, have a little swig, and then make his way out. And he is going to come on with 2 outs and 2 runners on. Wow. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it very, very much. All right, we're over. We now are on the countdown. We're on the countdown. 149 subs to go to 29K. Amazing. All right, Blue Jay fans, the question is, with Little coming on, how confident are you that he's going to be able to get this one going? Are you confident in Little knowing he pitched okay in the last game, or are you not comfortable at all? How do you feel about Little coming in? Enough of the human dictating the outcome of baseball. Bring in the robots. Bring in the robots. Bruce coming in, lighting the lamp. Thank you so much, Bruce. Rob's 50-50. Rob's not sure. Larry's a little. Jack is not comfortable. A little, Larry, a little. That's funny. A little on little. A little on little. I tell you, I'm not overly confident. I myself am not overly confident. Although his last game, he did pitch well. I'm worried. When he comes in with 2 on, it's scary. My husband's last name, he's from Northern Ontario, but doesn't know any more French than me. Karen, I'm so bad with French these days, it's not even funny. Wayne, how's it going? He'll strike the next hitter out. Oh, Wayne is calling for the strikeout. Calling it. We will see. Yeah, you hate the robots. We need the defense. We need the defense. We need a big pitch here. Is Little coming in to face Sanchez. Sanchez is 0 for 1 today. He does have 2 walks, a run, and 2 stolen bases. Hey, Monica, what's going on? He got this. He got this. Let's see what he's going to do. We've had enough here. Comes our little champion. Tell me about it. I just got back from Montreal. Oh, nice, Razor. Listen, Montreal, language aside, Montreal has some beautiful, beautiful parts. There's some great architecture. Montreal, Quebec. It's amazing. Little save the last 2 games. Let's see if he can do it again. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Misses low. We got 2 outs, 2 on. Oh, a little pitch hit here. Cam Smith. Cam Smith is going to come in pitch hitting. Going for the matchup. Smith is hitting 240 on the year. Little lefty. This one way down in the dirt. He's going to hop it to the backstop, and that's going to advance the runners from first and second to second and third. Good pitch, John Schneider. Let's bring in Little, who just forgot to let go of this baseball, and he skips it halfway to the mound, and that's going to go by. Yikes, that's not the start All right, let's turn the hat around. Let's go. Let's go. 2 on, 2 out. Time to shut her down. Yeah, Dan, I would like to. We were supposed to have a hockey tournament in Ottawa, but it got switched around. So we're going to be hitting up somewhere else instead. But yeah, we were supposed to be in Ottawa. So we are switched that tournament up. We got a tournament coming up in late September. That's going to be fun. Can't wait. 2-1 the count to Smith. Little trying to make up for that mistake. Don't overthrow it. Just get strikes. And it's a ball. 3-1 now. 3-1 Little. Little having a hard time getting this one over the plate. Oh, and it's making my eyes itch. A must-see city. All right, Todd. Here's the 3-1, and he walks him. Come on. John, what's up? Welcome in. 3 batters, move on. So, I mean, Varland could have done this. So Walker's on the phone with the bullpen right away. Little has to face 3 batters. So we now got bases loaded. He came in, threw a wild pitch, advanced the runners, now walks a man. So it's bases loaded, and here comes Myers. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Taking this first pitch. Come on, in there for a strike and not called a strike. Umpire, what's wrong with you? Horrible calls here tonight from the man behind the plate. Here's the 1-0. Delivered, swing. This is going to be put into play. Clement to second for the force, and the Blue Jays thankfully get out of it. And we are going to the bottom of the 8th. For the bottom of our lineup, Addison Barger, Ernie Clement, and Joey Alor Perfido all due up. Holy smokes. Great museums, biomarket, nice. Yeah, Dan, I would love to get there one day. I spent a lot of time in Kingston. You know, quite enjoyed Kingston, actually, very much. You did, 77. You certainly did. But would love to get over to Ottawa. Didn't get there when I had the chance. Thoughts on Santana coming back to the lineup in September? So, Wayne, listen, it'll be a welcomed refresher. He's been out for a while. He's been out for a while. And hang on one second. You know, David, it's oh, we got a raid going on. Welcome in, David. Welcome in, JJ Raid. Thank you so much. Play-by-play with JJ. Dropping the raid. What's up, everybody, from the play-by-play by JJ? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for sharing some love. Dropping in the raid. Welcome into the crew. Who are you guys watching? Hey, there it is. What's up, play-by-play with JJ? Just wanted to spread some love. I appreciate that. What game were you guys calling? Jack coming in with the super chat, $5 on the super chat. Thank you, Jack. Appreciated that. Sports, what's up? Sup, Raiders. Welcome in, Raiders. Tigers are up 3-0. John, that makes me so happy. PJ hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much, JJ. Much love, much appreciation for the raid. Welcome in, everybody, as you're joining us. The Blue Jays trying to find a way to get some runs on the board. The Astros with a 2-0 lead, bottom of the 8th. We got a substitute, IKF, Isaiah Keener-Falefa, coming in, and he's going to be facing Okert as we got a pitching change. So Okert is coming in. Steve Plitch the other night, too, and he looked okay. And what's he going to do here today? Oh, boy, this is going to be huge. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little worried. Isaiah Keener-Falefa had a big hit yesterday. Helped the Jays pull out the dub. Can he do it again here today? Okert delivers lefty-lefty matchup. That's going to be down low for a ball. So Keener-Falefa is going to come in replace of Addison Barger. And I'll be honest, of all the guys, I'm not sure Barger's the guy I want to pull out. This is up, and Keener Falefa going to foul this one back. 1-1. We know Barger is solid. We know he's also been a little cold, so I understand wanting to make the substitution, get the matchup. However, he's the only guy at kind of the next few, I think, that can hit the ball well. This is going to be fouled back again. 1-2. 1-2. Oh, boy. Got to pick this one up and get this one rocking. Keener Falefa, again, picked up on waivers. Big utility guy. This is going to be hit in the gap, grab, thrown over to first. So this is close. They call him safe again. He's going to be safe. Please hit me up. I'm a JJ Mod who share your love. PvP streams. We'll be happy to share your stream, mate. Sports, thank you so much. Absolutely. Can you do me a favor? Sports, can I, how do I, what's the best way? Can you, do you want to shoot me an email? SamuelB12YT@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to connect with you. I appreciate that. JJ Mod who shared the live. I really, really do appreciate it. That bug looks like it's very excited, dancing on your hat. Oh, man, I don't want that bug to come back. I don't want that bug to come back. Here's Ernie coming up. He hits this one hard. Stay fair, stay fair, stay fair. It's upper deck. Stay fair. Foul. Oh, heartbreak. Heartbreak. Ernie Clement hit this a ton. It looked like it was going upper deck, and that one just dropped down. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Oh, the Jays want it reviewed. The Jays want it reviewed. I don't think so. I mean, it looked like it. So it's a crew chief review. Crew chief review. We'll take it. We'll take it. I don't think it is going to be anything, but hey, let's look at it. I mean, this was a monster hit. I'm looking at the screen. I don't see the ball. There it is. Yeah, this is definitely foul. Definitely foul by about a foot. Oh, Dan Schulman with a good eye saying, does it hit the mesh and then drop down? No, they're saying no. It is indeed a foul ball. All right, let me just jot this down here real quickly. Very, very close call. Nice review. And I like Dan Schulman's thought, thinking, hey, this is going up and gonna hit the mesh and drop down. But unfortunately, no, it is an out. We'll do once I'm off today. So, all right, thanks so much, sports. Appreciate it. Thank you very, very kindly. Here's a pitch to Clement. Swings right through it. 1-2, 1-2. Boy, that would have been amazing. Tie the game with a swing of the bat. Seventh inning or later, Ernie Clement's average shoots up to 299 with 4 homers and 15 RBIs. Definitely a better late game player. Let's see if he can keep this one going. You saw the mesh move. Michael says, I saw it move. Swing and a miss. He is out of here. Nothing doing. That's too bad. That is very, very unfortunate. Real nice try. Real nice try. Ernie giving that one a ride and then just couldn't keep this one going. Now they're going to bring in France. France is coming in regards to Lord Pafito, very similar to what we saw yesterday, and it brought the mojo. Can they find the mojo here today? Again, down by 2. France swinging through the first pitch he sees. Strike one, and a big strike one. Welcoming everybody. If you are just joining us, thanks for tuning in. Tie France, 263 on the average. We could use something big right now, Mr. France. Swing, and he's going to hit this one. Is it going to drop in? Yes, it does. It is going to drop. It's a base hit. Keener Falefa doesn't know where to go. Touch a base. There's a whole lot of confusion on the field right now. It is a base hit. Hey, John, what's going on? Welcome in. It is a base hit. They thought, did he catch it? And as a runner, it is very confusing because you kind of have to wait to see, is he going to make this catch? And he could not come up with it. So Keener Falefa had to get over to second, but didn't know, did he have to go back? Did he have to tag up? So now the Blue Jays with 2 on, 1 out, and Miles Straw is going to come in to run for Ty France. And we saw a lot of this happen yesterday as well. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got runners on first and second, 1 out. And here comes Jimenez up to bat. And this is the one guy I would have wanted to pitch hit for. This is where I probably would have let Addison Barger stay in, and I would have brought in a pitch hitter here for Jimenez. Jimenez is staying in the game. He is 1 for 2. He did single his last at bat. Dan, I'm not exactly sure. I got to take a look at the schedule. So let's see if we can pull this one out. And the question 77 is, would it be a choke or would it be a good comeback win for a team who has the lead in comeback wins? Jimenez taking this first pitch in there for a strike. I'm a little surprised. That Jimenez is the one guy they elected to keep in this ball game. Schneider's sitting on the bench. Here's the 0-1. Jimenez hits this one hard. It gets through. It gets through. A runner coming around. Keener Falefa. He's going to score with ease, and the Blue Jays get 1 back. We got runners on the corners. 2-1. Oh, have mercy. Wow. All right. Snyder has faith in Jimenez. I certainly did not. And he's able to put this one through. And the Tigers are up 3-0 on the Yankees. There we go. Darnell, what's going on? Let's go, Blue Jays. Reed, let's go. Let's do this one. A nice hit just past a diving first baseman. Oh, boy. Runners on the corners, 1 out. And we got a little pitching change. It looks like De Los Santos is going to come into this game. Springer is due up. Wow. Folks, this just got real. This just got real. Unbelievable. So there's so many options here, right? A deep fly ball, you get a sac fly run, you tie up the game. Any base hit obviously ties up the game and keep it going. There's so many options right now. I think if the play call to Springer is you just want to get a deep ball. You just want a deep fly ball. Let's worry about tying up this game and worry about the rest later. Don't try and force it through an opening. Deep fly ball, tie up this game. And again, with the Tigers up on the Yankees, it becomes even more important for the Blue Jays to kind of keep this one going. So welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't tapped that thumbs up yet, hit that like button, tap that thumbs up. We appreciate it. So thank you so much. Keep the likes flowing. And last but not least, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe. We are 6 friends away from 860. So we appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Hitting those likes, tapping the follows, tapping the subs. Let's go Blue Jays, trying to get this one done again. Saving it for some late inning heroics. Oh boy. 24 hours ago, De Los Santos and Springer got together. And oh boy. What's going on? Rogers fan here. I'm rooting for you guys to beat Houston. Nazar Springer with the deep ball. Will he go deep again? Yesterday, he went 450 feet. Will he be able to do it again? It would be awesome. We need a deep ball. Here comes Springer. Georgie, what you got for me, baby? Time to do it. De Los Santos steps in. He's having pitch comm issues like we've seen the Blue Jays have from time to time. Single to the gap would be nice. Cole Caulfield, what's going on? Welcome in. So the Blue Jays just had a run come across Jimenez on the single, and it was Keener Falefa who came in and scored. So let's do this. Miles Straw moves over to third. So we got Jimenez on first, Straw on third. Jimenez certainly could be a threat to steal. I don't know if you want to pull that cord right now. DeQuan, welcome in. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but welcome in. Here we go. Deep fly ball ties the game. Come on, Georgie. 1 out, 2 on. First pitch way down low, and Springer swings at it. Oh, come on. He knows. He goes, yep, I made a mistake. Shouldn't have swung. We got a full room tonight. It's a packed house here in Toronto. Welcome in, everybody. 0-1 on Springer. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Pitch up high. Lays off that one. Some boos coming from the crowd. Some boos. On a beautiful, cool, fall-like night here in Toronto. Absolutely gorgeous outside. Hopefully the rest of the week is just as nice. This one down low. Springer lays off of it. 2-1 now. 2-1. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's real exciting now, folks. Real exciting. Santos delivers. Springer swings through this one, and a nice pitch. Nice pitch high in the strike zone. Swinger had to swing at it, just couldn't catch up to it. Just a deep fly ball. That's not so hard. Springer had his number yesterday. Santos looking for revenge. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Oh, no. George Springer strikes out, and he is really upset with himself. Oh, a high fastball, and George ripping right through it, just swung underneath it, and he knew he needed that one. Lucas gonna find his way up here. Definitely one of the better Jays live. Oh, thank you so much, Kay. I appreciate that very, very much. Here's a pitch up high to Lucas. Now with 2 outs, a long fly ball doesn't do it for you. You need something put in play. Lucas is due. He has a line out, a ground out, and a fly out today. He is 0 for 3. So he is certainly due for something. Just got to make it happen. Just got to make it happen. Pitch is going to be upstairs, 2-0. 2-0. A walk would be nice too. With runners in scoring position, Lucas is hitting .316. So he likes being in these situations. Oh my goodness. Bentley's house, what's going on? Thank you so much. As this pitch comes in, and that's a strike. 2-1 now. 2-1. The Jays got the momentum going. They have to capitalize on it. They got to keep this one rolling. Cameron, thank you for hitting that follow. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, hitting those subscribes as well. 4 more away. Here's the 2-1 up high. Gonna go to 3-1. Gonna go to 3-1. Good eye here by Lucas. Tough pitch. Tough pitch to lay off of. Andrew hitting that follow. Thank you kindly. Lucas, what's going on? Welcome in. Susan dropping in with the follow. Vladdy on deck. Can we get to Guerrero? 3-1 count. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. This is going to be fouled back, and he had to fight through that one. It was in the top of the strike zone. Oh boy, here we go. Doesn't get any better than this. Full count. 3-2. 2 outs. 2 on. Bottom of the 8th inning. Lucas wants to be a hero. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Come on, Lucas. Los Santos delivers. Runner goes. This one is going to be hit up the middle. It gets through. It gets through. It gets through. Game is tied. An RBI single for Lucas ties the game. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to be coming up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Wow. Miles Straw scores. Jimenez moves over to third base as Lucas takes his spot on first. This one was on top far side of the strike zone. He got the bat head on it, hit that. The second baseman diving across, trying to make the play, just couldn't do it. And again, in the late innings, the Blue Jays have come back and tied it up, and they're still going. Vladdy, who's 0 for 3, wants to get himself going. Taking the first pitch high, ball 1. Whoa, Ultimate Chat Warrior, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us here. Blue Jays baseball in full effect. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the 8th. Tie game 2-2. Big Vlad Guerrero, the $500 million man. And we got a mound huddle, little conversation going on. Jay, what's going on? What a team. The comeback kids looking to crush it. Holy smokes. Long conversation. Now they're going to go back. Vladdy, he is due 0 for 3. Where is Vladdy's confidence going to take him now? He looked a little shook earlier on, trying to pull it through. What a baseball game. 2 of the best. Best in the East versus best in the West. Vladdy is set. 2 outs. De Los Santos. He delivers. Swing and a miss. Got Vladdy to chase. That one outside the strike zone. Wow. Vladdy with runners in scoring positions is 312 on the average. Vladdy would love to do something, give the Blue Jays the lead. Here's the pitch. Swing. It's going to be hit towards short. Picked up, thrown over to first in time. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. not able to get anything going. We're going to the top of number 9, folks. We're all squared up. Forston, how's it going? Welcome in. A triple would have been sweet. A triple would have been unbelievable. Terry, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us for a Blue Jays baseball. Coming up, it's going to be Victor Caratini, Diaz, and Urias. Now, all 3, well, Caratini's 0 for 3. Urias is 0 for 3. Diaz is 1 for 3, had a double and an RBI. Saloon, how's it going? Hitting that follow. Thank you so very much. The nerves are up there. The nerves are going. This is an absolute wild baseball game. They are doing it again, and this is why we love sports. This is why we love sports. A couple hours ago, we were sitting here, the bats, they're not doing it. Houston with the lead. What an inning. The Blue Jays finding a way. Shocked he didn't hit it out. But don't worry, Astros will not score. Jays will walk it off. 77 films. No confidence in the Astros. Believing the Jays are going to get this one done. I tend to agree with you. I think that momentum swing is huge for the Blue Jays, and they are going to rock this. And you know somebody there is watching that Tiger-Yankee game where it's 5-0 Detroit in New York. Top of the 8th, 5-0 Tigers. Somebody is saying, hey, guys, Yankees are losing. If we can pull out the win, it's going to give us even more comfort. Let's do it. That's right, Frank. Can always depend on the Jays late in the game. The question, how is the Blue Jays pitching going to hold up now? We're going to get some defensive substitutions. Keener Falefa going to be in at third. Miles Straw out in left field, as certainly they shift around. And here comes Heart Attack Hoffman, the Hoff, into tonight's game with a 4.70 ERA. Now, when he came in the other day, he was pretty darn good. Raymond, what's up? Welcome in. The nerves, it's training for the Leafs. Love it. Bill, how's it going? Blue Jays are the best team in Canada. Bill, that's outstanding. All right, here comes Hoffman. What is the Hoff going to do? Is he going to be on point tonight? First pitch is going to miss outside. 1-0. Caratini, 2 flyouts and a ground out today. 0 for 3. It's Jason Gulp. This one is going to be foul back. Evens count up at 1-1. Gulp is precisely my feeling. Precisely my feeling. But this is intense. Hoffman, the 1-1 count. Delivers. This one is going to be outside. 2-0. Now, Hoffman, when he's on, he can be pretty darn good. The problem is when he's off, he can be dangerous. And I say dangerous in the sense he cannot find the strike zone. He ends up getting himself in trouble. Here is a beautiful pitch, and that's swung through. 2-2 is a count. So far, we're looking good. Flip a coin and see what Hoff we get. That's pretty much how it goes with him. Here's a pitch, misses low. Very, very good game as we go to the top of the ninth. 2 hours and about 40 minutes we've been streaming. So the game is about 2.5 hours old. Yesterday, we were well over 3 hours. Thank you so much, Jake. I appreciate that. Here's a 3-2, and this is going to be hit hard. Center field on the run, and there's a catch for Varsho. Flags it down, 1 out. Whew. We'll take that. We'll take that. Hard hit ball to center field, but Varsho is there. Varsho is doing such a good job in center field. Man, he's impressive. All right, folks. Diaz coming up 1 for 3 tonight. He had an RBI double in the second. Average is sitting at 255. Wish y'all could hear the Astro commentators. Javante, what's going on? Welcome in. First pitch in there for a strike. 77. Are they freaking out? What are they like? Or are they just very monotone, not overly excited? 0-1 on Diaz. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to chase it. He does not. They appeal. They say no. Ball and a strike. There's that Kenny Loggins theme again. Highway through the danger zone. Hoff is bad for the blood pressure. That's for sure. This is hit hard. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Goodbye. That's a single home run. Thank you, Hoffman. Oh, my goodness. The Astros take the lead 3-2 as Diaz goes yard off heart attack Hoffman. Wow. 385 feet. He sends that one sky high, just jumped all over that pitch. Oh, that hurts so bad. That one hurts so bad. In the crowd, there's boos coming from the crowd. They've read this story before. At such an important game, such an important time. The Astro guys are the worst in the league. Oh my goodness. Ken, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know why they keep going to him. We've seen this story too many times. Good old Kaufman. I like that one. Altuve is coming up now. Altuve. Pitch is a ball. 2 balls, no strikes here. Oh, not good, not good. Just left that one hanging over. Yikes. Buckle down, Hoff. Shake it off. This one in there for a strike. First one, 2-1. Shake it off, Hoff. Shake it off. Berríos is now up. He's warming up in the pen. Jays were able to get a couple of runs off him last night. I don't know if they'll be able to do it again. This one in there for a strike. Wow. That was yikes. Pitch going to come in. He's going to get him with the strikeout. We'll take that one. Holy smokes. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. That was very, 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 very nerve-wracking. Let's go, Hoff. Buckle up. Sit down. Yoko, how's it going? Welcome in. They should be. The Astros, they can still find ways to get this one going. Eli, how's it going? Hoffman will become an urban legend. When he's good, he's amazing. But when he's off, it's rough. Exactly, Arkash. Exactly. Here comes Pena. Pena's 0 for 4 tonight, which is unusual for him. This pitch is going to be outside. 1-1 is the count. Thanks everybody who's jumped in. Appreciate it. Thank you for hitting those follows, hitting those subscribes. This community is amazing, helping us grow. 1-1 to Pena, swing, and this is going to be popped up in a left center field. Varsho is calling for it. He's under it, going to make the catch. So here we go, bottom of the 9th inning. Blue Jays need 1, and unfortunately, we're going to Alejandro Kirk. It's going to be Keener Falefa and Ernie Clement if it gets that far. Varsho, Kirk, and Keener Falefa, and then Ernie Clement should it get that far. Varsho is 0 for 3 tonight. Alejandro Kirk is 0 for 3 tonight. We need one of these guys to get a big hit. Sean Ball, what's going on? Go Mariners. I bet you don't know whose batting stance is used in the graphics. Peter, which in the general MLB graphic? That's a good call. You are correct on that one. All right. Oof. My goodness. Blue Jays certainly giving us a ride. Let's get dialed in. Let's get this one going. Hoffman gives up a home run. Let's see if they can do this. Leafs gonna choke again this year. Porcelino, let us at least get to hockey season before we start calling them to choke. Coming out, we're still like 2 weeks away from preseason. It's up, they're gonna choke. Oh boy, okay. This is going to be impressive. Yeah, and I don't know what Derek, Dominguez would have been my pick. I like him so much. So much. He would have been my pick to come in. Only time you're rooting for the Jays. And with the Yankees losing, this would have been a huge win here for the Blue Jays. But we still got time. The Jays are down to their last 3 outs, down by a run. And here comes Varsho. Varsho gotten cold today, 0 for 3. Berríos stepping in with a 2.49 ERA, 13.8 strikeouts per 9 innings. This should get interesting. They got to him yesterday. Can they do it here again? Yeah, Jake, I do as well. I do as well. Here we go. Varsho gonna lead it off. First pitch right down the pipe for a strike. Doesn't even take the bat off his shoulders. Oh boy. It's tradition. That's right, Ken. It's tradition. That's awesome. 3-2. Houston has the lead. Varsho gonna pop this one right up. No play underneath it. Goes in the hole. 0-2 yet again. I think he's been in the hole 0-2 every at bat here tonight. All right, we need 1 subscriber to get us to 860. Who's gonna put us over? Hoffman is set. Excuse me. Varsho is set. Hoffman gave up the home run to give Houston the lead. This is hit hard by Varsho, not hard enough. He skies it. Otuve was going backwards. He now gets called off, and Smith comes in to make the catch. 1 down. Chendo Rodriguez, welcome in. Go Astros. Looking to close this one off. Varsho goes 0 for 4 today, not able to do anything. Alejandro Kirk, he's going to step in. 3 groundouts today from Kirky, who once was flirting with 300, is now down under 290. Nathan hitting that follow. Thank you kindly. There it is. Thank you, everybody. Here's a pitch way outside. 1-0. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Alejandro Kirk usually has been clutch for the Blue Jays. Here's a pitch, takes this one for a strike. Jennifer, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Welcome in, everybody. Come on, Jays, let's go. Kirky. Here's the pitch, swings, gonna hit it right back up the mound. Actually hits the pitcher, grabs it in a little underhand toss, and that's 2 down. 2 down. He gives a thumbs up. He's okay. Took this Kirk weak shot off the hip, off the fatty meat of his side there. Trainer still wants to come out and take a look. Blue Jays down to their last at bat. Oh, he actually hit this one pretty hard. Got him more on the butt cheek as he turned around. He's going to have a nice bruise after this one. So definitely got him kind of the meaty part of the cheek down towards the thigh. He says he's okay. He'll have a bruise there, but he'll be good to go. So here comes Keener Falefa. The last hope for the Blue Jays here in this game. He was able to get this one going. He helped out last night. He was able to get it going here tonight in the 8th. Let's see what he can do here. Bottom of the 9th. 2 outs. Went to swing. Sounded like a little tip. It is. That's going to be strike 1. Taking a look. Here's the 0-1. Swings through this one. 0-2. The Blue Jays now down to their last strike. Dale, how's it going? I agree. Another blown game. Down to the last strike. 0-2. 2 outs. Pitch coming in. Down low. Just misses. 1-2. 1-2. How's it going? It shouldn't be frozen. Here's the 1-2 outside. 2-2. Gonna even it up now. 2-2. Yeah, looky Lou. Can't believe it. Cole, thank you for that follow. Till next time. Sounds good, Juan Carlos. Owen, thank you for hitting that follow. This one in there for a strike. Ring him up. He strikes out. The Blue Jays are done, and the Astros pick up the win. The Astros get the win in the top of the 9th inning. Hoffman, another blown save. Unbelievable. This one hurts. That one hurts a lot, so much. The series concludes tomorrow afternoon. It's an afternoon game. I want to thank all the mods for helping us out and sticking around. I want to thank all of our channel members for everything. De Los Santos picks up the win. He goes to 6-3. Hoffman, the loss, goes to 9-7. Abreu picks up the save there for the A's. Houston, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 9th. Toronto, 2 runs on 7 hits, both of them the bottom of the 8th inning. And this one is done. A little bit of an ugly game. It was exciting there for a moment, but they could not pull it out. I want to thank Razor sending those GGs. Thank you, Razor. I appreciate that so very, very much. Jody and Zach and Razor and Lonely Lynn, Lori Lynn for sending the gifts over on the talk. Thank you so much. Over on the tubes, thank you, Mega and Jack, dropping in the super chats. Much appreciated. Thank you to all of our channel members. Wherever you're a member, I appreciate you helping us out. It makes a huge, huge difference. To everybody who watched for the first time tonight, regardless of which platform you watched on, thanks for giving us a chance. Thank you for sticking with us. I hope you hit that follow and subscribe and enjoyed what we do. We'll see you again real soon. Hopefully it'll be a little bit of a different outcome. Yeah, good game. Have to break out. I got to get the rally shirt going. Have a wonderful night. Have a great day tomorrow. And we'll see you real soon. So make sure you check back early and often, because you never know when something might pop up. That's why it's always important to be following along. From the Sam B12 experience on the SB12 Sports Network, my name is Sam. I've had a great time. I hope you did too. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Now it's snack time. It's only 9:50. Have a great night, and I am out of here.